Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good. And your Kahoot is on the screen. Get into the Kahoot right now. The top 2 winners will win a free roster review today, thanks to myself and Melkazel, who has graciously donated his roster review for this month. Our Masters members, oops, here's my Excel spreadsheet. Our Masters members often donate their free roster reviews for the month, or their included roster reviews for the month, to you guys as your roster review. And this month it's Melkazel who has donated his roster review. Right now, 2 free roster reviews to our top 2 finishers. The theme for today's, it's written by your pal and mine, Jan Burned. Let me go ahead and look him up, let him know that we're using his today. The theme for today is like Star Wars appearing in outside music. So Star Wars music, but not Star Wars theme music. Hang on, music one, there we go. Okay, so that's what's going on today. We also have the wheel is coming up later, so we'll have that as well later in the stream. Lots of roster reviews today, lots of fun on the channel, lots of good stuff going on. Lightspeed bundles, mayhem, insanity, all right here on Nooch Too Good, Star Wars Dad. Let's say hello to some Masters members. We've got the Swag Frog on the channel today. Let's say hello to Swag Frog.
Master.
And Spexy is here. Spexy, I think it's been a month of Sundays since he saw you, buddy. How you doing?
In the midnight hour, she cried with a rebel yell. In the midnight hour, babe, with a rebel yell.
And after saying hello, Spexy has also donated their roster review for this month. That's 3 roster reviews we are giving away on the Kahoot today. 3 roster reviews. If you're on Twitch, you're on YouTube, anywhere you are, you can jump on and you can check it out right now. So Spexy and Malcazell donated their roster reviews for today. There is Charlie Reed. What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Another Masters member. Hey, Jonas or anybody else looking for a roster review, I would encourage you, is it in there? Yes, please take a look at the video that is in the pinned message. It tells you how roster reviews work on the channel, but I'll review it really briefly. We give away roster reviews free to people that win Kahoots. And in this case, not only am I giving one away, but we have 2 Masters members who are giving away roster reviews today. Our Masters members who subscribe at the $20 a month level get 1 included roster review with them every month. It could be on stream, it could be a private roster review, however they want to do it. We also have High Council members who also can get roster reviews or give them away. And then you can also put your name into my Discord in the March free roster review room to get your name on this spinning wheel for March. You would enter your ally code into that room in Discord and have a chance to get your name spun on the spinning wheel. And by the way, for everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we do offer memberships on the channel. I know I talk about Masters members a lot. We recognize our Masters members. We want to incentivize people to become Masters members, and we do give them extra stuff. But membership is available on the channel for as low as $1.99 a month. For basically the price of a Coke, you can support the channel, and I appreciate every single one of you that even watching is supporting the channel, but you're all supporting, but you can support with membership for as little as $1.99 a month on the channel. Please consider that today as you're going and you're enjoying the stream. Are you enjoying it? Then let's just consider that membership level. Let's say hello to Tony Shaw.
Master knows. Master looks after us. Master betrayed us. Master must go inside, and we'll be the master.
And then, of course, we've got Finn BB on. Our Masters member. We are strong with Masters members today. It's strong. Hey, Charlie Reed, yeah, if you want to donate it, yeah, it resets at the beginning of every month. So, so you can donate it today if you'd like, Charlie. We can make it 4. We can make it 4 roster reviews given away on the Kahoot today if you'd like, Charlie Reed, and I'll just take that as a giveaway, Charlie. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's see here, Charlie Reed. And then we could do yours in March, my friend. So yes, it does reset every month. So absolutely. Hello there, Riley. Thanks. I appreciate that, buddy. Good morning, Rule of 2. Guys, we're gonna give this Kahoot another couple minutes here. We got 38 people in the Kahoot right now. If you want a Kahoot to try and win a free roster review, we're giving away 4 free roster reviews courtesy of me, Malcazell, Spexy, and Charlie Reed today on the stream, my friends. Did I review yours before you remember, Charlie? I don't remember that, but I'm sure I kind of, I remember your name and I remember you joined. I just didn't remember that we already did it, but you know what? That's fine by me, my friend. That's fine by me. Go ahead and save this so I know people that have gotten theirs this month. That's right, 4 free roster reviews. What did you just say? Finn BB? I don't see that name. I actually don't see that name on Discord or on YouTube. So if anybody's seeing that name, I guess I apologize, but I don't see that name. Oh, is that on here? Yeah, you're booted. Sorry. We're not doing that. I didn't see that. Yeah, that's gone. You can't put names like that in here. We're not gonna put up with that kind of stuff. Sorry. You can change your name. You can come back in as a, I really encourage people to match your name on YouTube, or on Twitch, just because it gets easier. We can avoid, you know, conflict down the road. So that's what I really do encourage there. But yeah, and we're not gonna put up with that. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't know that was on the Kahoot, but I appreciate that. Yeah, we get rid of that. Get rid of that. And by the way, everybody doesn't know, you gave your friend 2 Lightspeed bundles and lost your money. They didn't get the Lightspeed bundles? Daston's been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Daston. I appreciate you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't care what Butters says about you. So, dude, so you gave your... I want to hear about this. So, the Lightspeed bundles are having all sorts of problems right now. And so you gave away 2 Lightspeed bundles and then the recipient didn't receive them? Is that what happened? Because we need to know, and they need to get this straightened out because I'm trying to give away Lightspeed bundles, as you guys know. I made a video about it last night and I uploaded. I'm trying, if you want to sign up to get a Lightspeed bundle, you can go to my Discord, go to the February Lightspeed bundle giveaway February 2024 room, enter your ally code there, and you'll be on the wheel. We're going to make a wheel this Saturday to draw some free Lightspeed bundles. He said the bundles showed up in his inbox and he couldn't claim them. Man, I love the intent. I love the intent of Capital Games. And I got to fix my camera, by the way. I don't like the fact that I'm so small here, but I love the intent behind the ability to give, you know, gift Lightspeed bundles. I'm not super excited that you can't just buy it for yourself. I'm not sure why they took that away. It doesn't make much sense to me. But also, the gifting has been a complete mess. Like, it certainly has not launched very well. And for sure, dude, your friend and you should both contact support immediately for that. I hope you already have. They're going to be flooded. They're going to be flooded with support questions. I'm not convinced they won't just take this down, give a bunch of refunds, and then fix it. Because, man, this is not well designed. The gifting is not well designed so far at all. At all. So, you gifted an SLK Ray bundle. They seem to work. That was like 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, it works. Yeah, some people yes, some people no. I would say this, dude. I wonder if you wouldn't be able to gift. See, there's a problem with gifting. Is that some people live in regions where they can't like buy stuff, and some people are minors and they can't buy stuff. So I wonder if you gift to a minor or gift to somebody that's in one of those regions, that you would have a real problem that they would not be able to receive it. And they need to be able to have that set up so that, you know, you can see that right off the bat. You can see this gift isn't going to work. I don't know. Dude, I would definitely check with them, but you guys should be contacting, if that happens, if something happens with your Lightspeed bundle purchase or gift, you should contact support immediately. And don't wait around, don't fart around, don't dilly-dally. Contact support immediately. I managed to buy both the Ray bundles for myself, and they both work fine, but the Jedi Training Ray Journey Guide is broken for me at the moment. Now that's... So you can't get into the Jedi Training Ray Journey Guide? Interesting. Well, I don't think so, Finn BB. You know, there are rules, and maybe that's why they did the gifting, so you can gift to minors. But, you know, minors, the reason they ask for your age when you start the game is because minors can't purchase packs, and... I don't know. I'm not a legal expert, so no, I don't want to see your boss, Mike. Shove it, dude. I would imagine you cannot gift if you're under 18 for sure, because you can't buy packs if you're under 18. So I would not think it's available to somebody under 18. Can you receive? I don't know. There's a lot of questions here that have not been made very clear to us, and that's unfortunate, but I guess we'll find out here sometime soon. Okay, guys, we're going to do this about 1 more minute on the Kahoot. We got 43 members so far. We're giving away 4 roster reviews today on the Kahoot. So get in there. You got about a 1 in 10 chance of winning if you win the Kahoot to get a roster review today. It's tier 6. It doesn't do any damage on Kylo for some reason. Man, I'll tell you what. We got like 3 or 4 updates yesterday, including the one that happened, I guess, while I was asleep that shut down the game for an hour. And we've had a mess in our hands since then. You know, the Sith Eternal event apparently is busted. And now, apparently, the Jedi Training Ray event isn't working. Really strange stuff. I mean, and I'm not a coder at all. I don't know how this stuff works, and I don't know how to speak to it. So, really just kind of strange stuff there. Surprised. I'm surprised. Okay, guys. We're going in 5. They set fire to the game. It's kind of what they did. They did set a little fire on the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tony Shaw gifted to somebody under 18 and they did receive it. Okay, that's good information. That's good information, Tony Shaw. Thank you. Nooch 2 Pop. These are pop songs that have Star Wars references in them, is what I believe. Let's see here. From the quiz, which Eminem songs starts with follow me, come with me to the dark side of the Force? I don't know this. Rain Man, Stay Wide Awake, Rhyme or Reason, or Old Time's Sake? I have no clue. I really don't know. By the way, folks, you know the drill. We've got 123 people on YouTube right now, and we only have 15 likes. Is that a real number? Make sure to like and subscribe. You guys know what happens when you like and subscribe. All the blessings follow you in your life, so do the liking and subscribing over on Twitch. Do the following and subscribing. Anyways, there you go. It is Stay Wide Awake. No clue for me. No clue for me. I think we're going to get some Sparky, Zion, Duck Louie, and Darth Kenobi are in the first 4 spots right now. Only 10 questions, guys. In the 1980 Star Wars Christmas album, Christmas in the Stars, which song can you find? Dear God. What can you get an Emperor for Christmas when he broke 2 Death Stars? What can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb? What can you get a Wampa for Christmas when he already lost an arm? What can you get a Bounty Hunter for Christmas? No disintegration. I know the answer because I know that 3 of these are irrelevant. That's the answer. So, in 1980, Christmas album would have been just like a few months after Empire Strikes Back came out. So, they would have had to put it together maybe well beforehand. Well, the Emperor barely existed after Empire Strikes Back. He was in Empire Strikes Back for like a minute and hadn't broken any Death Stars at the time. When you get a Wampa for Christmas, he already lost his arm. Well, it seemed like kind of recent there. And the Bounty Hunter, no disintegration, kind of seemed too recent. The Wookiees, what I would have guessed when he already owns a comb, because that would have been, Wookiee already owning a comb would have been relevant to everybody seeing it that would have seen the original movie and not Empire Strikes Back. So there you go. Oh, I'm in the way of the answers. I gotta move. Sorry, everybody. Whoops, wrong buttons here. Star Wars iconic composer John Williams got a cameo in which Star Wars movie? I don't know this. Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi, Star Wars Story, or Force Awakens? I'm gonna guess Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, that picture looked like it would be in Rise of Skywalker, so why can't this make everyone able to buy Lightspeed? I don't really understand that again. I'm not sure. Hey, A-Salon, thanks so much. There had to be a financial calculus involved where they said, you know, if we do it as a gift, we'll make more money or we'll continue to make money. I'm really not sure what I don't know why they didn't just do it as, like, you can gift it or buy it for yourself. It's kind of odd to me, too. I don't really get that. What's the name of the in-house band performing for Jabba the Hutt in Episode 6? The Scavengers, Jedi Rocks, the Max Rebo Band, or the Sarlacchi? Sarlacchi? The Sarlacchi? Well, I mean, I know the answer. The guy's right on screen. Sorry, Woodersea. Yeah, he's right on screen. The Max Rebo Band, yes. There you go. All right, we're about almost halfway there. Zion, Don, Smoot, and Darth Kenobi in the top 4 spots for roster reviews today. Thanks to Nooch, Kylo has a featuring with Billy Idol, but on which song? Rebel Yell, Wookiee Yell, Resistance Yell, Empire Yell. Come on, guys. We already did it on this. We did it on this stream already. Let's see, what do we got here? It's gonna be 2, 1. Rebel Yell. We'll just play it again here just for everybody's got it. Hang on a second. Well, hold on. Here it comes. Maybe, if I can find it. Too much work. I've created too much work for myself. It's too complex. It's too challenging.
In the midnight hour, she cried with a rebel yell. In the midnight hour, babe, with a rebel yell.
There you go. That's it right there. Little Kylo Ren duet with Billy Idol, my friends. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is this a bug or a feature? CG and Bethesda? Yes. Outcast Z has joined the stream. It's another Masters member. I'll get you in a second, Outcast Z. Let's get through the questions first here. Connor, please check the pinned message and the video description. There is a video link there, and that video link will tell you how roster reviews work. We've already reviewed it once on the stream. I just don't like to do it multiple times over and over again, but you can see how roster reviews work on those links there, Connor. Don, Darth Kenobi, Dark 007, Chalvin, Leon are here. Number 6. Mark Hamill voiced which supervillain? Come on, kids. Joker, Batman the Animated Series, Scar, The Lion King, Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Jafar in Aladdin? I almost said that 2 of these were the same voice, but I don't think so. By the way, I don't think any of those characters are in that picture. Yes, Joker on Batman the Animated Series. 100%. Hey, if you're over there on Twitch, give me a shout out. Let's get a big TW shout out over on Twitch. Let's hear from you guys. Don, Dark 007, Chalban, and Sparky are in line. The top 4 winner roster review today. Number 7 out of 10 in the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. From which planet in the galaxy far, far away is mentioned? Geonosis, Tatooine, Alderaan, Mustafar. Now, I gotta say, I don't know the answer, but if I look at the picture, I feel like it's giving me a clue. I don't know. I don't know the answer, but I feel like the album cover is giving me a clue. It's not. I thought it'd be Mustafar because the pool was all lava. The pool is lava! The pool is lava! No, it's Alderaan. Wookin' Panub and Alderaan places. Wookin' Panub. All right, here we go. What do we got here? 3 more questions. Complete the lyrics. The swish by the hold steady. I did a couple favors for some guys who looked like Skywalker, who looked like Imperial Troopers, Jawa Scavengers, Tusken Raiders. The swish by the hold steady. I don't know either of those. I don't know who the hold steady are. I don't know the swish. I don't know anything about what's on the screen right now. I have to make, sometimes, man, that's just right. Sorry about that. New to the game, level 46, 68 cap organic fixture, my new favorite content creator. Thanks. No, sharding my gas hole was priceless. I'm glad you sharded your gas hole, Justin. And hopefully my beginners playlist and my beginners videos are helping you out in the game to do some really solid stuff in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Good to meet you, Justin. Tusken Raiders. Well, you guys knew the answer. I had no idea. None of that wrong. Oh, we switched up the entire leaderboard. All the old guys just dropped off the leaderboard. All the young guys just dropped on. Butters, Smoot, Dark 007, and Mystery Wildcat are our top 4. I don't think Butters. Butters, do you play? Butters, do you play? 9 out of 10. In his Bicycle Race song, which British rock band declared, Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars? The Clash, The Beatles, Queen, or Oasis? The picture is a clue to the name of the song. Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars. Wait. Bicycle race, bicycle race, bicycle race. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Well, Butters, if you win, we'll give it to the 5th place person. So there you go, Butters. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I know you just hang out for the community, my friend. Think it's more likely they give a refund or complete the purchase? Probably will complete the purchase. Dude, I have no idea, man. I think that this rollout has been so rough. It's impossible to predict what they're gonna do. It really is. I just don't know what they're gonna do as far as making, fixes for the rollout of the gifting of lights. I really don't know what they're gonna do. I hope it's fixed by Sunday so that I can make my guild and give away 10 Lightspeed bundles. In a very clumsy scene, trying to capture a young Leia on Alderaan, which famous bassist made a cameo in Kenobi? Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, that's him. That's the person, I mean. Chris Novoselic, John Entwistle, or Paul Simone. By the way, I don't know who John Entwistle. I know who the Who are. I know who the Clash are. You picked, out of all these bands that you put for the question, Flea is the most recognizable Red Hot Chili Pepper, I think. If I looked at the name and famous, these other guys, I honestly don't know them. And yeah, you music guys can really get all over me for that. That's fine. I could take my beating. I'm not a huge music guy last night, so. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's see who are our top 4 finishers are going to win roster reviews today. It's going to be Mystery Wildcat 34. I gotta get the old speckled hen. Have you had one this month? Old speckled hen, I know you've had you around here a lot. And Don, now we get the other two, the final number 4. Number 4 is Ethan. Is that Ethan High School? Oh, it went away. I hate that. Kahoot! Why do you do this to me? I hate that it does that. Okay, hang on. I can back up a little bit here. I can pause the video just a second. Alex Havoc has been a member of Nooch Padawans for 1 month. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate your membership for sure. Yeah, Ethan, we can skip you, buddy. We can skip you. I was kind of thinking that was... Oh, I just missed it. Thinking here, I gotta pause. Wait, hold on. I gotta pause on my screen as soon as the number 4 and 5 show, because they won't show again, and I can't even look at... There's no, like, stats button to see. Okay, Lion King, or Lawn King. Okay, it's gonna be Don. Old Speckled Hen. I think it's been a minute since we saw your roster, my friend. Lawn King and Mystery Wildcat 34. So guys, give me those ally codes. Excuse me there. Give me those ally codes in chat from Don, Mystery Wildcat 34, Old Speckled Hen, and Lawn King. And right now we have nobody in line for a paid review. So you guys are going to go right away. I mean, it's going to be immediate that you're going to get your roster review here. Unless somebody pops in with some cash here, you know. Hey, if we do all free ones, I guess we'll do that. Mrs. Nooch might be writing me a letter, but it is what it is. I can't control that. But yeah, right now, it's all free reviews on the channel right now, as far as we can see. As far as I can see. Well, hey, we'll do Old Speckled Hen first, since the ally code is there. All right, 119-514-497. Swag, I have written down that you did, that you gave it away last time or something. Don M. Gotcha. Hey, Don M, I'm glad I could do this for you. You're always on stream. Thanks, man. Yay, ATT cell services. Was it down? Good lord. Why don't we and Zareth do a collab? We tried to previously. We tried to connect. I think our schedules don't really hook up that much. And it just didn't really come together. Maybe I'll reach out to him again and see if I can get him on and get together. Waiting Shadow has made it to the stream. Let's give Waiting Shadow a big, old, fat, high council members intro. Oh, and I think I owed somebody one here a minute ago. Outcast Z, are you still here?
You lack conviction.
So AT&T had an outage this morning. I see. Outcast Z, let me know if you're still here so I can give you your intro, my friend. And we also, I need to see Mystery Wildcat 34's ally code in chat. You got to put some X's in there like everybody else did, or I can't see it. Hey, Marcus Money, what's up? All right, well, ATT was down nationwide since 4 a.m. Wow. Ouch. Outcast Z is here. Let's give him a big Masters level intro. Wait, we gotta get one we haven't done yet. Here we go.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
You know, I don't want anything. Thanks for getting back. Hey, anytime, William Duvall's. You never know. You know, maybe you enter the Lightspeed bundle giveaway and you win one of those. If we're able to give them away, if it's working. Hey, it's time to hear from our lurkers. If you're over on Twitch lurking, or if you're on YouTube lurking. Hey, Maria Norm Molina. Maria Molina? Oh, your Mystery Wildcat. Great, over on Twitch. So your ally code, Maria, is if you click... I'll show you where to find your ally code. Let's do that first. Right here. You can click in your allies, and that's your ally code right there, Maria. So do that. You can also click up in your profile, and you'll see your ally. Click up here on this, and your ally code will be right down here. That's where you get your ally code, Maria. So we had a Twitch winner today. Our first... Hey, that's our first Kahoot winner on Twitch. But let's hear from all our lurkers. If you are lurking, or work lurking, or dishes lurking, or any other kind of lurking, let me know so that I can recognize you in chat We like to read off our lurkers. We appreciate folks who are just watching in the background and lurking. People even comment after the video is published that they're watching while working or anything else. I gotcha, Maria. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have my first Twitch winner of a roster review. That's awesome. 748-886. Man, you can put all the numbers in you want on Twitch. That's awesome, Maria. Is it Maria Nor? Maria Nor or Melina? Melina seems like is Normalina your last name or Melina? I haven't heard Normalina. That's a new one on me. Not that I know everything. You know, that's certainly don't. I certainly don't. Justin Lutz, please read the pinned message. There's a video link in there that'll tell you how roster reviews work on the channel. By the way, everybody. Oh, speaking of getting bumped in brackets, my Nooch2 Lightspeed account has been bumped to Kyber 5. So, next week with Grand Arena, we'll be playing two accounts, both in Kyber. Kyber 2 on the Star Wars Dad free-to-play account, and Kyber 5 on the Lightspeed account. So be ready for that, boys and girls. All right, since Credit Heist roll back around, what's a good team to build before level 85 can't get past the 3rd tier? I actually have videos on that, Smoke. Look up the Credit Heist and Nooch, and you'll find a video. I mean, any scoundrels. Early is Boba Fett kind of carries early. But yeah, look that up. You can usually get it at like level 60 or 70 or something. Waiting Shadow, thank you for the support, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't care what Ethan High School says about you. Let's give you another big fat intro, my friend. Thank you, sir. Where'd you go out of the country? I'd love to hear about it. Melina's your last name, Mariano. Okay, Mariano. Melina, R is your middle name. Got it, Mariano. Got it. All right, thanks, Waiting Shadow. You are, as always, I'd love to hear where you went and what your adventures were. Were you recording music out of the country? Like and subscribe, everybody. Make good things happen in your life and help your neighbors out today by liking and subscribing. Consider membership at the $1.99 level. It's available to everyone for only $1.99 a month. Okay, we got lurking out there. Gray78 again. Digger, Magnus, Anthony Sach, Dark 007. We saw that in the Kahoot. Beskar Bandito. What's up, Beskar? Duck Louis. Jack Vinaloom is lurking. Let's give a master's intro to Jack Vinaloom. One of our legacy members is Jack Vinaloom. Our legacy masters members have their own intros until they let their membership expire.
We shall start with revenge. Revenge. I must have revenge. Kenobi!
I promise we're getting this roster here in a minute. Who else we got lurking after Jack? Let's see here. We got Jack Vinyl. Okay, there it was. King of the Who, Simon Robertson, Michael Wasteurer. Ja? Michael Wasteurer? Ist das richtig, ja? Habe ich das Wort sagt? Richtig? Ich kann dies nicht so gut sagen. Habe ich ihr Name richtig gesagt? Das hier ist nicht so gut, aber ich versuche. Ich versuche, ja? Ich versuche. Tension, I married Bacon. Joe Bizzle, what happened to return to Nooch account? Well, so what I found out, Joe Bizzle, so I had given, that was my original account back in the game from 2015. I gave it to a good friend of mine in game to cover because I was doing accounts. I didn't have time to cover it. He handled it for a long time and he had to leave the game and kind of gave it back to me. And I took back control, but what I learned was, guys and gals, it was just too much. It was just too much work. I was unable to really keep up with it, and I just couldn't keep up with it. 4 accounts was too much, and so I still keep access to it there. And yesterday I jumped in for the folks I know that are helping me handle that account, or really the folks that are just handling that account now. And I ran a bunch of auto-clicking for the bronze teams, but I just don't have time to manage that 4th account and an account in Kyber. And by the way, that account's in Kyber 2. Star Wars Dad is in Kyber 2 already as well. So I just don't have time to manage it. Check if there's a lockout period for gifts after joining a guild. Yeah, I will have to check on that. Honestly, Charlie, if it takes me a couple of days, I'm still going to do it. It may cost me a raid, and it may cost me a territory battle, or a territory war, sorry. on my Nooch2 Hyper account when I make that guild. It is what it is. I'm here to serve the community. The reason I'm here is for you guys. I mean, I have fun playing the game. Obviously, I'm here to play a game and have fun, but I'm here for you guys. And I'm giving those away, and I'm going to make it happen. So, vacation in France for 3 weeks. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, I got to get the voice chat. I didn't get voice chat going. Let me go ahead and open that up. Sorry about that. I forgot. Voice chat's going to be in Star Wars Dad live streams. That's where we're going to have the voice chat going. Hopefully, I can hear it. We'll see if somebody pops on there, and I'll be able to hear them. Let's see here. Boo. The Finalizer pack is crazy value. Hey, Bruce City Justin, I'm lurking. Just found you. Just started playing a couple months ago. Just hit level 85 last week. Found your videos too late. Hey, it's not too late, Bruce City. If you just hit level 85 last week, you have plenty of time to adjust and turn things around. I spent the first year and a half in this game not knowing what I was doing. So at level 85, plenty of time, man. Plenty of time to change up your farms, farm some stuff that'll really help you. It's not too late. It's not too late, Bruce City Justin. Why not stream your return Nooch account? I just answered that. Power of liking and subscribing back. The power of liking and subscribing brought back online all 8. Yes! I have restored AT&T to the nation with all of the liking and subscribing. See if I can clip that off. Let's see here. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna use that one. All right, there we go. Any disclosure about tomorrow's Kahoot topic for my sake? No, there's no disclosure about tomorrow's Kahoot topic. Sorry, Zion. There you go. Smoke, I'm glad you found it. Was it my video, hopefully? Not somebody else's video. What would you say is the most valuable lightsaber bundle? I think Finalizer probably is. I don't know. You spent longer than that? All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to let you guys talk. It's time. Yeah, we've done Old Speckled. Old Speckled Head, are you in chat? Say hello so we can call you out here, buddy. Whoop. There is a significant amount of lag between my new computer and Streamlabs. I don't know what the deal is. Old Speckled Hen is here. Let's take a look. Kyber 4, Executor, Leia, everybody. Leia. Hey, everybody, let's say hello to one of our longest standing Masters level members. You love saying his name. Say it with me today. His name is Jorge. Hey, Anna Ragu, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. I will take all the compliments I can get. Last review is fall 2020. I mean, yeah, you've been around for a while, so I do remember reviewing your account, but I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Glad to see you here. Let's see. We've got the Radis at 5 stars. I feel a bundle purchase. We got the Executor. We got Finalizer at 5 stars. I feel a bundle purchase. Let's take a look at Bounty. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Let's go take a look at your characters. Let's look at that. Who do you have? You got Leia and Supreme Leader Kylo. So the Radis is there, and you purchased the Resistance bundle. I'm just gonna book that one. You purchased the Resistance bundle. Yes. Okay. Bundle purchased. Bundles purchased for this. Now, let's look at that First Order. You know, there's always a tell in there. And if First Order TIE Pilot and Special Forces are Relic 5, which they are, that means this was a bundle. And there's also no Zeta and no Omicron. Most people that had Kylo early on in the game applied that Omicron. It was I think it was in the first round of Omicrons that people were really excited, applied the Omicron. Now it's faded in value over time, but at the beginning, it was a super value Omicron to put on your TIE Fighter pilot. So Lightspeed bundles purchased. There you go. Let's take a look at these mods on Kylo. I'm a newer player, level 64. Your videos actually helped me a lot, whereas most other creators making a lot of late game. That was the goal, Ade. And what I realized, Ade, is that I started last year, 2023. I started 2 free-to-play accounts. And as I started those, what I realized, and by the way, Mariano, I'm going to be getting to your review here next, okay? Hey, The Thickness, what's up, everybody? Peach Fuzz McGregor, how you doing? The Thickness, am I getting your feedback here? Did you donate, or am I, how am I getting your... You're patiently waiting? Are you are you Mystery Wildcat or Lion King or Don? Anyway, let's take a look at this. I keep getting distracted. My ADD is in full force today. Crit damage. This is hot. This is too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Too cold to hold. They called the Ghostbusters and In Control. I have a poll idea for today. Let me get it up here. I have a question for you guys. How often do you think about the fragility of our society and world? How often? All the time? Sometimes? Rarely? Or never? That's the poll question for today on YouTube. How often do you think about the fragility of our society and world? All the time, sometimes, rarely, never. I think about it all the time. I'll be walking down my driveway to get the mail, and I'm looking at the driveway and I'm thinking, man, if I disappeared off the planet today, what would this driveway look like in a decade? And nobody bought the house, nobody was taking care of it. What would this driveway look like in a decade, in 20 years? I really think the driveway, I've got Bermuda grass, it'd be overrun with grass within like 2 or 3 years, for real. Like, it would be covered in Bermuda grass. And within like a decade, there'd be layers of dirt over it. I mean, I think about it all of the time. Like, what if our societies collapsed? Or what if the meteor hit tomorrow? Now, the meteor obviously is like, boom, done. It's a flash, you're gone. Unless you're happen to be one of the honestly, if the meteor hits tomorrow, put me dead center, please. Have it drop on my house. I don't want to be here for the nuclear winter that lasts, a million years. I have no interest in that. I'd only last, probably last a couple days. With my asthma and stuff, just wipe me out, please. I don't want to deal with the after effects of the meteor coming or the giant volcano going off, or etc. Joe Bates is he. Joe Bates, yeah, I am going to do that. I've just been busy this week. Let's say hello to another master. Hang on, Joe Bates. I'll get you, buddy. Just 1 second here.
Master, 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 master,
The master.
master, master, master.
Master.
I have private reviews due for a couple of people right now. Yesterday, actually I was waiting for the furnace folks to call to replace my coil, and yesterday was that day, so I couldn't do anything yesterday. Joe Bates, I'm looking at doing this tomorrow, and I've got a few privates, a few privates lined up that I'm going to try and knock them out tomorrow. It's just been kind of a busy week, so that's going to be. Yeah, let's change that to tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love ya tomorrow. Anyway, or tonight, maybe. We'll get those knocked out, I promise. Jay Chung has joined the stream, also known as your favorite single malt Jedi. Let's say hello to Jay Chung, one of our Legacy Masters members. Where's our single malt Jedi here?
Where are you going, master? For a drink?
You want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Hey, David Delorier, I would like you to take a look and watch the video that's pinned, the video in the pinned message, or it's also in the video description on YouTube. We'll tell you how roster reviews work on the channel, my friend. It's also pinned on Twitch for those interested in how roster reviews work. FYI, I stopped playing for close to years because I got mad and couldn't beat the Lightspeed Malik event. Started grinding. Mariano Molina stopped playing. He quit because he couldn't do the Lightside Darth Malik event a long time ago. That's really funny. You're down for the Fallout. Good Lord. Kenny Salaga is down for the Fallout. Would be sick to live out the game. You'd be living it out for a very short period, my friend. I mean, we're talking months at most. There might be a few people that make it. Most are going to die quickly. And those that don't die quickly from the fallout, from the radiation, from the, the sun being blocked out, will be killed by other humans. And it's not a good thing. Anyway. All right. So what did you say, Old Speckled Hen? Old Speckled Hen said 5 blueprints away from malevolence unlocked. That's awesome. I'm at a crossroads with Leia Dunn right now. Rey, Jedi Knight Luke, and Jedi Master Luke are in reach. Also feeling like I want to wait a bit for the next capital ship announcement. Likely in April to see if I think that's a good idea. I think when you're in a situation where you're kind of in between stuff, you could push for something, but you're not sure, it's always a good idea to wait. There's usually that capital ship announcement in April, March, April range. There's a Galactic Legend announcement somewhere in the July, August range. it's never a bad idea to just wait a little bit, see what comes next. Maybe you want to get that. So I think that's a good idea, Old Speckled Hen. Just wait and see what comes next. You know, let's find out what's going to be next in the game to determine if you should push for it or wait for it. I think that's a great call, Old Speckled Hen. All right. So you got Leia. Congratulations. Let's take a look at her mods. You got health. That's a nice mod, by the way. This is a great mod. 26 speed and health. Tremendous. All the health stuff. That's where you want her to be. Very nice. Nice mod set on Leia. Nice mod set on Kylo. R8 SLKR. Is that true here? R7. You could R8 SLKR. You could do that. You could R9 Leia. You know, get even more health on her. Take a look at some. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you to do since you're kind of gonna. I like the idea of waiting. I really do. I really do like the idea of waiting around to see what's next and make your decision at that time as opposed to just pushing something out in the meantime. Hey, you got a fast Mara Jade. Old Speckled Hen is on the game, my friend. On the game. Let's take a look down here. At 6 million, we should have 12 or 13. So that's going to be down here. Is Dash Rendar 300 speed? I doubt it. I doubt it. Dash Rendar was pulled from a bundle. You wanted Leia R8 for the raid. Okay. Yeah, you could use some more speed mods. You know, you could use some more speed mods or some more characters over 300 speed. That's really a priority, is to get as many characters over 300 as you can. Farming Jedi Knight Luke would be a good idea while you wait. You can go with Revenant. Well, so I think that what he's saying is he's already got these characters at 7 stars that are required for Luke. Characters like Hermit Yoda is 7 stars. Let's see here. Wampa. Wampa is already Relic 5. Now, I will say this. I'll say this one thing. Chewbacca, 3PO, CLS, Darth Vader. You got Lando, right? No Shadows of the Empire bundle. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Got Lando at 5. I actually agree with the Jedi Knight Luke thing. I think that just taking Hermit Yoda to Relic 3 to get Jedi Knight Luke done is a really great idea. Do you have Wedges? You have Wedges fighter at 7 stars? Yeah. I think Jedi, even if you don't do Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Luke is a great idea. It'll take you to the top, tier 3 of that assault battle. So you'll be able to start getting maxed out in that against the Separatists in the assault battle, because Jedi Knight Luke dominates that thing. So I agree. I think Jedi Knight Luke is a good idea. Maybe just do Jedi Knight Luke while you're waiting to see who the next Galactic Legend is going to be. I think that's a really good idea, and I think that's good advice. So really good call there, old Kenny Salaga. I like that. I like that idea. Other than that, man, your roster's in really good shape, and you said that you are about to unlock Malevolence. So let's take a look at those Separatists. I love it. You're almost there at Haida Bomber. You got Vulture Droid done. This is great. Gear 12, Relic Spy. Nice job. The roster looks great, Old Speckled Hen. The roster looks great. I would go ahead and put some gear levels on your Bad Batch so you can at least use this ship in some capacity. Maybe get them up to gear 7, gear 8. I don't know. Maybe just to get your, you can afford that kind of gear. It's not that expensive anymore. And you could use the Marauder in some capacity on your roster. So, but I really like the roster. Generally speaking, this is a well put together roster. I would definitely be looking for maybe down the road, getting your Sith ships farmed. I don't know where you are as far. Let's take a look at your Rogue One characters. Yeah, you're not that far from Profundity, honestly. It's really not that far out of your reach. Just gotta get these. Well, let's take a look and see if we got Admiral Raddus. No Admiral Raddus. You haven't farmed Admiral Raddus at all? Man, you should. Where's the music? That's a good question. Here's the music. You really should farm Admiral Raddus. I got the music. Hold on. By the way, guys, what I learned this, you really should farm Admiral Raddus. I would be farming Admiral Raddus every day, because that's the kind of thing you want to farm way out ahead of time. Get it done way out ahead of time. Well, far before you actually are ready for Profundity. You get Admiral Raddus, and then you took Base Malbus to Relic 7. Get Admiral Raddus on here. You're not very far from Profundity either. So, just a thought. Just a thought there. Anyway, I would recommend getting Jedi Knight Luke while you're waiting to see what the next Galactic Legend is. You could use some more speed mods, but generally speaking, Old Speckled In, your roster's in great shape. Congratulations. Well done. Well put together. I love it. I love the roster. Let's go over to Twitch here. Let's say hello to Mariano. We're going to look at your roster, Mariano. You are Mystery Wildcat, right? All right, Mystery Wildcat. Let's take a look at that roster, my friend. Since you didn't know where to find your ally code, I'm going to guess that this is a newer roster. Uh-oh. Is this you? Gulski? Try again. 748-886-281. Is that the right roster, Mariano? No. Okay. Check that ally code again and re-enter it, and I'll do you next. So yeah, go check your ally code again because it's wrong. That's right. Nope. Let's see here. Don, 422-865-785. Mariano, I'll get you next after Don, as long as you get your ally code in there. Hey, Noosh, first time commenting. I won a free roster you a while ago. Just want to say thanks. I don't get a chance to get your names. Want to say how much. Elote, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for reaching out. Probably start slow farming AdRad when I heard farm freeze up. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree when a hard farm freeze up. Anytime, Old Speckled In, glad you're here. Are the Lightspeed bundles worth buying? I'm going to let chat answer that. Hey, Fletcher453, how you doing over on Twitch? Good to see you. All right. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes! Who do we got? Obi-Wan, hang on. Let me make sure that you're showing up on YouTube. Right? Go ahead and say something again. No, I gotta fix it. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. These things reset, and I gotta, like, put them in there again. Not you, it's me. All right, now say something. Why is that not working? Can you guys hear Don? I don't think they can hear you. Let me pull up this on my screen again. 1 second here. All right. No, they can't. All right. Give me one more time here, Don. Sorry, I may have to re-do this whole thing. All right, I gotta redo this whole thing here. Give me 1 second here. I don't know why it's I don't know why it just kind of pooped out of me here. Let's look through here again just to make sure. Yep, it pooped out. So I gotta reinstall this. Give me 1 sec, dude. All right, appreciate it. And then we'll converse about your account. Where is that? Right here. I guess maybe I should start testing this one before we get started. For those unfamiliar, if you want to join me in voice chat and Discord to have a conversation, you can absolutely do that. I'm almost there again. Well, it's not picking up at all. Tell you what, I'm going to... let's try that.
Hey, do you got me?
Wait, I gotta look again. I think I got... Yeah, we got you.
Yep. Very cool.
All right, here we go, everybody. Don is on the line. Don won a free roster review today. Don, tell us about the account. Where have you been? Where are you going? What's happening?
Hey, morning, everybody. Account's going great right now. End of the fall last year, I was working on Jedi Master Luke, and then the Lightspeed bundles came out and changed everything. So I was able to get the Star Killer bundle and the Rey bundle. So end of last year was great, where October got Star Killer, November got Luke, December got Rey, and I thought that I would have Profundity done by the event in January, but didn't quite get there. So I'll have that for the end of this month. going forward, I am working on the Rex for Kenobi. And although I'm taking a quick, 10-day pause because I'm going to save up gear and relic stuff for Ben Solo, who I'll get at the end of this conquest.
That Ben Solo will be nice. It's going to transform your raid team into something that's really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, very excited for that.
All right, man. So, what else, dude? Let's take a look through this account here. Let's take a look at your speed mod. How long have you been playing, or when did you pick up the game?
So it's a good question. I'm not exactly sure because I started probably somewhere around the end of 2018. Although I remember I started, got overwhelmed in like 3 days, quit, had no idea what I was doing, and then the other game that I was playing went belly up. So I'm like, well, I got to come back to this game, I guess. So, but I don't remember if I was off for 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't know. So somewhere in the end of 2018, beginning of 2019 timeline.
So what was the other game you were playing that went belly up?
I was playing. It was Avengers Academy. It was one of those, you place, I don't even know how to describe it. It was dumb. Looking back, it was very uninvolved and not nearly as much fun as this game.
Was that the one with the girl main character and she could? I think I remember.
No.
Let's
Maybe.
look it up.
Yeah, it was very cartoony, but yeah, it was like I know like Family Guy and Simpsons have a game where basically you just send them and then you send a character to do something, it does something for 8 hours and you come back and collect your rewards. It was very dumb looking back.
Oh, that's very cartoony. I can see it right now.
Yeah, it was whatever, 2017, 2018 is when I was doing that. But I'm glad that I found this instead. This is much more enjoyable.
There
much
you
more,
go, man.
Thought-provoking.
Well, I mean, you came back to the game and it looks like you really have a grip on what you're doing now, right? I mean, your speed mods are in line, your farming's in line. You don't really need a lot of advice here. So, I mean, and you say you don't know how long you're gone, you came back. What kind of changed you from being overwhelmed into being like, now I can handle this, let me go back and start playing again?
I think it was the fact that this was the only thing that I had going. Like I had this other game that I was playing, but now once that was gone, I'm like, all right, I can actually focus and I can learn. And YouTube was a big help too, in terms of farming guides and stuff like that. And ultimately, I found my way to you maybe about a year and a half ago. So that was you've been a big help as well.
Oh, thanks, Don. I appreciate it. And you're on every stream. I love it, man. So let me ask you this: as far as let me check something. Sorry. So, what YouTubers were you watching initially, like when you first got going? I'm just curious because maybe we can put a time frame on it then if you came back and started watching YouTube.
I think the first farming guide I watched was one of Arnold's old ones.
Okay.
Because I never watched Rebels, before I started playing this game, so I'd never even heard of the Phoenix. And he's saying, farm the Phoenix, and that's the best place to start. I'm like, oh, all right, I guess. I've never even heard of these characters before. So, but no, so that kind of got me going.
That was a classic. It used to be all in the day. Then I cut it off for about a year, and then Rex came out and changed it all right back again. So
it's all back. Yep.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, Fletcher453, thanks for subscribing over on Prime. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk. What is your Star Wars story?
So I'm in my mid to late 30s. So I didn't necessarily grow up on the original trilogy up until, well, I should say I did grow up on the original trilogy, but not when it first came out. So my dad had the DVD box set, or I'm sorry, the VHS box set, the original trilogy that I basically wore the tape out of back in the 90s, watching every Saturday morning. But yeah, I've just always loved it. And my dad was kind of into it, but I've actually more gotten him into it in the last couple of years, where I just showed him Rogue One like a couple weeks ago. He had never seen it before, and he absolutely loved it.
Well, who doesn't love Rogue One? I mean, it's just an incredible Star Wars movie. I mean,
it is.
I mentioned this, I think last week or a couple weeks ago. I watched it recently, and I remember texting I've got a little small text chain with my brother and my best friend and my son. We all love Star Wars, and I texted him, I'm like, man, could Rogue One be any more of a perfect Star Wars film. It's just near perfect, man. There's, I just love it. And then you get Darth Vader at the end, which is the cherry on top, and it brings everybody in, you know. So
it is. It's great. It's great. It's really smartly done, and it's gripping all the way through.
Yep. Let me ask you, Don, and I'm going to apologize. I think you said you're getting profundities next time around, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The Rex are done. I just am waiting for the event to come around.
Okay. How long until you get your Sith Rex ready for? Because you said you're getting. What did you say you're getting? You're getting Ben this next time, but how long till you use Proving Grounds to get ready with Darth Malgus and his Mark 6 Interceptor? Or no, it's not that. It's,
yeah, the Fury class.
Fury class.
Probably. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have got. I didn't lose you, did I?
No, I'm here.
Going into the game. Okay, cool. What do I got? I have got 200 out of 330.
Okay. So, if you get now, do you do the Conquest pass where you get 40, or just the one time?
I do not, but I've been taking Conquest a lot more seriously with Bane, so that's been my primary focus the last 3 rounds. But after that, I'm going right back into Fury class, because that's Leviathan is definitely on the radar, but it's definitely down the road.
Well, yeah, Fury class should be improving ground sometime soon, but I get going for Bane when you got Sith Eternal. Hopefully it works out for all of us who are doing it. We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, buddy, what is your thought process? Any thoughts to share with the community? Anything you can let us know today? Just kind of give a little bit of guidance or share some of your experience with the game that might help somebody who's getting started out or somewhere in the mid-game as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I guess my philosophy is to stay as focused as possible, but also as well-rounded as possible, because right now my main bottleneck is signal data. I've got 15 different guys that I'm done gearing, because gear is so easy at this point. But I've got 15 guys that are at like Relic 1, Relic 2 that I'm waiting to get Relic up, but I just don't have the signal data for it. Now, I could refresh signal data 3 times a day, every day, but then I wouldn't be able to do mods 3 times a day. Then I wouldn't be able to do ships and sharding 3 times a day. So it's all a balancing act in terms of, you got to stay focused, but you can't just rush after one thing at the expense of the rest of your roster. So
are you free to play, or I mean, you bought the bundles?
Yes, the whatever it was, $40, $50 on Star Killer, and the $10 on Ray that's the extent of what I bought.
Right. And what's with Maul here? I mean, I know you don't have the characters to go with him, but he's kind of awesome on his own.
He is, but yeah, it just has a bit of priority just because I don't really have the team to go around him.
I got you. Well, Don, man, it was good I'm glad you came out to talk today. Your roster's been really great, and there's really no advice. You know exactly where you're going. You know what's up with the roster. You nailed all the Star Wars music today. I mean, this is just a beautiful roster. And I agree with you, what you said about, keep that foresight out in front of you. Maybe, no, that's an idea for a video. Hang on a second. I got to write that down. Hang on a second.
Sure.
Whenever I get ideas like that, I got to write it down, or I'll miss out. So, keeping that foresight on your roster so that you're not, you can shard the right holes at the right time. And so I like the fact that you have Radis here. That's important to get you to profundity. In our last roster we saw wasn't farming Radis at all with our pal Old Speckled Hen. So, keep an eye well in the future. Farm those characters so that when you got to get to the shards are easy, and down the road, when you get them geared up, it's just an easy thing. So, Don, I'm glad you joined in. It was really good to meet you today, because I know you've been on streams all the time here, so it's really good to make your acquaintance today, my friend.
Yeah, good to talk to you, buddy. Keep up the great work.
All right, thanks. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you.
Andres, what's up? In his gas event. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. All right, let's go take a look at Mariano's account right now. Mariano Molina. Are you related to Yadier Molina by chance? Probably not. That's a pretty common name. Mariano's going to be 748-866-281. All right. There it is. Mariano, Echoes of Revenge. Oh, we got a relic Darth Revan. I like that. I've got a new idea for a farming path coming out here pretty soon, guys. And you should see it here in the very near future. You wish you were related to Yadi Molina? So do I. I love that guy. I'm a Cardinal fan, and he carried the franchise basically for a decade after Pujols left, and before that he was kind of carrying him already. So carrying the pitching staff anyway. Anywho, 3.5, that's a big galactic power. Now, you've purchased some bundles. You bought the Kylo bundle. No, you bought the BB-8 bundle back in October. Did you? Yeah, okay. So you bought the BB-8 bundle back in October. And you're still working on the shuttle still? Oh, no! You have a Yachty jersey? Or I'm prioritizing Sith, Omicron going on Savage soon. Well, what about... I mean, you bought the bundles. You're not even farming for Finalizer, my friend. Like, you haven't done Xanadu Blood and Slave 1 at all? This makes me sad. Your ships are horrendous. Yes, I agree. Your ships are horrendous. And you'll get no argument from me, sir. Your ships are horrendous. I'm sad. I'm sad. You need to start farming ships. You need to shard your ship hull. Hang on a second. That's got to be a short. Mariano, you have purchased the first order. You purchased the BB-8 bundle, but you're not working on your ships at all. Your ships are horrible. Mariano, you need to shard your ship hull right now. Start sharding ships. Farm these ships. You got to be farming ships all of the time. Shard your ship hull, Mariana. Shard your ship hull. I don't know, man. That's wow. Are we just finding new uses for this every single day, or is it just me? I mean, we're finding new uses for that every day, aren't we? SEL on, please. There's a video pinned to the pinned message up top. There's also a video. That video link is in the description for this video, so that'll tell you how to get a roster view on the channel. Let's say hello to one of our outstanding Legacy Masters members. His name is Dank Ideals, and he loves Bodhi Rook for some reason.
They found the Death Star plans. They have to transmit them from the communications tower. You have to take down the shield gate.
Stand by, Rogue One. We're on it.
This is for you, Caleb.
Hey, Droptones Prime, I actually can't talk about that on stream, believe it or not. All right, so yeah, you got to start farming ships, dude. I mean, I get Darth Revan, Bastila Fallen, Malik. He was second, I missed it. So outside of the bundles, it's Darth Revan, Malik, and Bastila Fallen. And that's it. So what'd you say you're working on? I'm prioritizing Sith, Omicron going on Savage soon. Working on Cad Bane for fun. Kind of working on Cad Bane. Hey, Yiggy, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, Yiggy. You are making this community a better place, and because you subscribed, no doubt, wonderful things are headed your way in life, Yiggy. All right, so you're prioritizing Sith, you say. Okay. I will look at your Sith and tell you how that's looking and how it's working out. Darth Traya, Omicron, Savage Repress. You might as well go ahead and Relic Darth Traya, Relic Darth Vader, Relic Darth Sion, Relic Darth Nihilus, Relic Savage Opress. I mean, if you're going to get all your Sith, you might as well get all your Sith. Shard your Sith hole. and get them all up and running. And if you're going to be farming Sith, you might as well go for Sith Eternal Emperor. That'd be my statement there. We'll take a look at your mods here in a minute, I promise. You might as well go for Sith Eternal Emperor with Thrawn and Piet and lots of other good, Veers. That's what I would say. If you're going to take the time to get all these Sith up and running, which it sounds like you are, I would just go ahead and do Sith Eternal, man. But let's look at these mods here. The way you mod is Darth Revan should be modded for speed. Baz Lashon should be modded for speed. They're speed and offense on those guys. Darth Malak should be protection and tenacity. That's what you want me mod Darth Malak for. Let's take a look at your Darth Revan. That is not a lot of speed on Darth Revan. So Chick-fil-A's gone. I mean, hungry.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
Hello, Yigi. Please watch the video in the pinned message, bitte. That'll tell you how roster reviews work on the channel. You can sign up on my Discord to get on the March spinning wheel, or join the roster review streams early because we have Kahoots every time, and we give roster reviews away with the Kahoots. Today we gave away 4 reviews on the Kahoot. So please, watch that video. It'll tell you how roster reviews work. That's really slow. That is bad. No, Kenny, it is bad. That's really slow. That's a really slow Darth Revan. And I mean, your galactic power, these should be faster. Oh, you don't have to be sorry, dropped him. It's no problem. You don't have to be sorry at all. It's a good question, but I just can't talk about those kind of financial things on stream. That's all. Otherwise, I would, I can get in trouble for that, literally. So protection, okay, you're on the right path with mods. You really are. Protection, tenacity. That's a great set. This is unfortunate. If you are going to pick one mod to not 6-dot with no, it's going to be a protection mod. If there's one mod in the game that you don't, a 5-dot protection mod is 23.5% protection. A 6-dot protection mod is 24%. You don't gain, you really gain. Oh, Malik is making noise in the background. I heard some noise. I'm like, what was that? So, this just isn't a good mod. This is a horrible mod. This is a horrible mod. And you're gonna earn this.
Take these 2 over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up before dinner.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
First, you've got to fix your mods.
The roster's looking great. Yeah, you need to fix that mod. And what I would do is, if you haven't yet, otherwise you're in pretty good shape. You've got the right ideas for your mod sets. I've got a farming guide plus for the Revans, and that'll help you with your mods too. I would definitely recommend, if you haven't watched Mods 101, maybe you have, go watch my mods playlist for Mods 101. It'll really kind of explain a lot of things about mods to you that perhaps you're missing right now. But I mean, I think you have the right mindset for mods. You just need to tighten it up a little bit more and stop doing things like upgrading mods with only 3 speed on them, or upgrading mods with no speed on them. That stuff's got to go. That stuff's got to go. Now, I'm only on Sith here. Hang on. Yeah, these are your fastest. Boss, a speed mod with protection. That's the way to go there. Okay. Again. And by the way, this is even a speed mod, so that's worse. Look, you really want to get as much protection on Bosk as possible. Bounty hunters gain 50% max protection, so get more protection on him. Make his protection as high as possible, so that when he's whenever anybody's landing and by the way, get his leader Zeta on. That leader Zeta is really important. I mean, both the Zetas are important, especially for his ship, but that leader Zeta is the number one. So get that Zeta on there for sure. Mariano, friends watching roster, we were dying laughing how brutally on it. Wait, you gotta be honest, man. I mean, you gotta be. I think my folks have been watching me for a long time will tell you I'm always honest. We gotta tell you what's going on. And we're just having fun here. It's a game. It's a game. So, but yeah, you need more speed. You definitely need more speed on the roster. You got to fix those mods without speed. Please go watch my mods playlist, specifically Mods 101. It'll help you understand a lot of things about speed secondaries and how mods work in the game. If you're going to work on your Sith, that's fine. I have no problem with that. but get some relics on there. So if you want to relic up Savage Opress with the Omicron, go ahead and relic Treya, Darth Nihilus, Scion, Savage Opress, Darth Talon. Those would be great relics to have. You want to go ahead and relic Palpatine and Darth Vader, great relics to have. And you might as well push forward and get Sith Eternal Emperor at that point, which means you probably need to start farming some Empire. In fact, not probably. You need to start farming like Grand Admiral Thrawn, Grand Moff Tarkin, Royal Guard, Admiral Piet, Gideon, and plus, not to mention that, not Gideon, but Veers and Stark. Not to mention, these are great. The Imperial Troopers are such a great team, especially for assault battles. I love the Imperial Troopers. So I'd recommend, like, get your Sith done if that's what you want to do. Then go for a Sith Eternal Emperor. Then go into your Executor. But you really should be working. You really, really should be working on the Finalizer farm. You went ahead and did this bundle for you know, the BB-8 bundle, and yet you've done no work toward the Finalizer, and that's really sad. Really, really sad. And even like Smuggler Han, you haven't even touched Smuggler Han. This makes me sad, man. This makes me sad. So please start farming you need to shard your Han hole. Please shard your Han hole. Smuggler Han needs to be sharded. So shard your Smuggler Han hole. Shard your Cad Bane and Xanadu Blood hole. Get this roster ready for Finalizer. Get this roster ready for Kylo. Please, God, make it happen. Make it happen. That's what you got to work on. Fix your speed. Fix your mods. Do all that stuff. Farm your Sith if you want, but that's what you got to work on. You need to get Spring Leader Kylo Ren on this roster sooner than later, and that's what you got to do to get there, and you'll be a happy camper. I promise you. I promise you. Thanks, Don M. I'm glad you jumped on the voice chat, my friend. All right, let's go take a look at Lon King. Let's see what you got going on. Then I guess we're going to spin the wheel. We don't have any paid customers today. No paying customers for roster reviews, so we're just going to spin the wheel today for free ones. Lon King, 832-4155. You still here, Lon King? You do need to shard your Han hole, Static. If you have a Han hole, you need to shard it. There's no getting around it. Let me check something. 1 sec here, guys. Interesting. Sorry, I'm doing research for the channel right now instead of talking to you guys, and I apologize for that. Hold on, I need to, hang on. All right, nobody wanted to hear that. Just had to clean up the sinuses. Sometimes you gotta do it. Lon King, hey, Malcazell is here. Let's give a big members only. Hey, Malcazell, we gave away your review. Lon King is one of the winners here. Obi-Wan Jabroni, thanks for following over on Twitch. Let's say hello to Malcazell today. Where are we? This one.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What?
Joshua Hernandez is also a member, but he's donating if you'd like one, Joshua.
In the midnight hour, she cried
with a rebel yell. In the midnight hour, baby. With a rebel yell. That's for you. Who was that for? That was for Malcazell. We also got Chris Hardy on here.
Master knows. Master looks after us. Master betrayed us. Master must go inside. And we'll be the master.
Chris Hardy, I've got you written down. Joshua, you know what I'm going to do, Joshua? If you want a review, I'll give you one, Joshua, but you're a Masters member. I'm going to write you down for tomorrow's Kahoot, Joshua, if that's all right. We'll just say that you gave away a review, and I won't even put it down as your monthly review. Have you already done that? Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so Joshua, I'm putting that down for tomorrow's Kahoot. There you go. Joshua has funded a review for tomorrow's Kahoot, and Chris Hardy's giving one. So tomorrow we've already got 2 free. We got 3 coming up tomorrow on tomorrow's Kahoot. There you go. That's what we're doing right there. Thanks, Joshua. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? Lon King, what do you got going on with your roster today? Well, I see bundles, and I see bundles, and I see bundles, and then I don't see bundles. All right. I see a 4-star finalizer. Hang on, I got a text here. Wow, my phone is not charging these days. I gotta tell you what. My phone is really struggling these days. I am about to where I need to get a new phone. And in fact, I need to do some conquest in the background here. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of bundle trading this time around, and that's a great thing, Vitris. Yeah, go get that Radis bundle, my friend. All right, so we got the finalizer, 4 stars. Still, you have it 5 stars sometime soon, right? Sometime soon. Thank you, Fletcher. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Let's take a look at that first order. I mean, you should be almost there. Almost there.
Oh, good, I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
All right, so, and then resistance. Oh, no smuggler hunt, but you're working on it. Okay. Hey, man, Kylo's got to be right around the corner for you. You've got the ships, you know, over the right. You have the ships. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and Executor, too. I like it. I like it. So we have Bosk. Does anybody know where this is going? I know where this is going. Can anybody tell me where this is going? All right, Joshua, you are a gentleman and a scholar, my friend. Anybody know where this is going for Lon King here?
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Yes, FYF, my friend. Everybody knew it, Lon.
No, try not.
Everybody knew it, Lon.
Teams. Farming. Finished, they must be.
Look, dude. Look, dude. This CLS team is too good to leave on the bench like this. I mean, you got a Gear 12 CLS, Gear 12 Chewbacca, Gear 12 Han, Gear 12 3PO, Gear 11 Chewpio. No Zetas applied. I know you're working on Supreme Leader Kylo. I really, really do. And I do think you should finish the Supreme Leader Kylo team first. You're just so close to Supreme Leader Kylo. Get that done first. Start getting those tickets. But your next farm, my friend, is the CLS team. And then as soon as you're done with that, as soon as you're done with the CLS team, it's your Jedi team. Jolie Bindo, Bas Lashan, Janet Revan. You can get Hermit Yoda up. You can do some really good things on the assault battle, ground war assault battle. Jedi after. So CLS first, Jedi second. Finish your farms, my friend. I mean, and you've got a lot of other characters here farmed. And I also saw, what I was saying there over here was, you got IG-2000 farmed, you got IG-88 farmed. Josh Hernandez, let's give you another intro, by the way. You deserve double intros today, my friend. Where is it? Joshua Hernandez. Hernandez. It's one of the names I love saying. Hernandez. Fernando. Francisco. Hernandez. Excuse me. You got to get this roster done, dude. What was I looking at? I don't even know what I was looking at. I know I was going to look at. Look. Here's your farming order, Lon. Are you ready? Are you ready, Lon King? Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Commander Luke Skywalker team. Jedi Knight Revan team with the full Jedi. And then you do the Executor. While you're doing all that stuff, You need to be sharding Executor shards for the Imperial Troopers, for your whatever bounty hunters you need. Sharding for the Executors. So Executor sharding while you're finishing up the gears for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, the CLS team, the Jedi team. While you're working on those gear levels, shard the Executor and then get the Executor done. That's your next pass. There's no getting around it. There's no pussyfooting. There's no question about it. And then can you please farm for Darth Revan, please? You need to get work. You need to get working on Darth Revan because you got Jedi Revan. Let's make Darth Revan work. Plus, then by the way, along the way, you got all the stuff for Rey. You need some work. You're gonna finish Veteran Smuggler Han. So, you know, you're not that far from Rey with Jedi Training Rey. So that's gonna be next for you. And do you have Radis shards? Yes. So, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, finish your CLS team, finish your Jedi team, Executor and Rey, not necessarily in that order at the end. Executor, Rey could be Rey and Executor. Those are your next farms. These are your first steps. Follow those steps. You'll be in really great shape. That's what you're going to do with your roster. And I don't think you did the Shadows of the Empire bundle, right? No, you didn't. Okay, now let's take a look at your speed and see how all your mods are going on the roster. I'm a little concerned. Dude.
Take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up for dinner.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
First, you've got to fix your mods.
Dude, these are bad. Bad mods. Bad mods. Bram, I'm good. How are you? Bad mods. Wow, bad mods. The history team's been a while, so you give me my master. You've been working hard. Now in line for 4G. Yeah, get it done, history team. That's awesome. Bad mods. These are bad mods. Shocked I am. Shocked. Shocked. I am shocked, sir, at your lack of mods. And you'll need a Zeta on Hux. You'll need Hux's Zeta, and you'll need KRU's Zeta. On not his leader, but his Scarred. Leader is good too, but you'll need Scarred on him to do the event. Wow, those are bad mods. You need to fix your mods. Fix your mods. So do all that farming. Start working hard on mods, my friend. Hard on mods. And you asked a question here a minute ago. What did you say? Is Wampa before S? Wampa is always better. Do Wampa now. I don't care. Do Wampa first. Wampa, Wampa, Wampa. I'm never going to argue with you on Wampa. Wampa, yeah, do Wampa right now. Wampa right now. And yes, Lon, I need you to go watch my Mods 101 video and my Mods playlist. It's going to help you a lot. If you don't really know how mods work, go watch my Mods playlist, starting with Mods 101. There's a lot of great content in there that's really going to help you learn how to use mods in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So please do that. And work on this. But yeah, Wampa, I'm not going to argue with, but that's your farming order, my friend. I think I gave it to you already. We don't want to keep going with this, but you got to fix those mods. Those mods are bad. And they're not going to do you any good down the road. And I get it. Aside from the bundles, you've only relicked Darth Vader and Yoda. So you're still fairly new at the game. But you got to get better mods. You got to get better mods. All right, work on those mods, my friend. Why am I not seeing that? There we go. How's our poll doing? How often do you think about the fragility of our society and our world? All the time, like me, 33%, sometimes 37%, rarely 16%, never at 14%. YouTube is fluxing out on me today. Anyway. Obi-Wan Jabroni, KRU Zeta not needed for event. I think that the taunt Zeta is needed for the event. And by the way, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need his Scarred Zeta anyway to use him with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. You need the Scarred Zeta to work to make your Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team work the best. So you might as well get that SLKR or that KRU Scarred Zeta. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, there we go. That's Lon. That's what you gotta work on. Hey, let's spin the wheel, guys. Let's spin the wheel. Here's what I'm thinking right now. We've had very few or none paying customers, which is fine, absolutely fine. I'm not complaining. You guys are awesome. I love this community. So what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna spin 5 reviews on this wheel. We're gonna do 5 more reviews, and I'm gonna bow out, and then I think I'm gonna take an hour off, and then I'm gonna come back. While Arnold is streaming Boss Nass, I'm gonna come on and just do like Ask Me Anything. We're gonna have Ask Me Anything because I need to work on my mods. You can watch me. I'll be back here like an hour after the stream is over working on my mods. If you want to learn about how to do mods, just come back and watch me do it, and you'll learn about mods that way. So, Kook Niner, all right. Let's get these out here. Let me take a look here. I gotta get over to Discord. We're gonna let some people know that they have won roster reviews today. 1 second. Roster review winners at Kook Niner. All right. Let's remove Kook here. And that's going to go to Joseph. Pretty basic there. All right, who's next on the wheel? By the way, if you weren't here earlier, boys and girls, join me next week for Grand Arena. I've got both my Nooch 2 Lightspeed and my Star Wars Dad account in Kyber. And I think I'll have them both in the Kyber 2 range in the next 2 or 3 months. I mean, legit. They're going to both be in Kyber 2. DarthDragonWolf. Let's spin 2 more here. And let's do it again. Let's hear from our lurkers on Twitch, on YouTube. If you are lurking, if you are work lurking, if you are washing dishes and lurking. Real Mr. Chunky has subscribed with Prime. Welcome aboard, Real Mr. Chunky, over on Twitch, my friend. And Fletcher has donated 1,000 bits, and Fletcher will get a roster review today. Fletcher, give me your ally code in chat over there, and I'll get you your roster review, my friend. I gotta change that pinned message today. I got you, Fletcher. I got you, Fletcher. Fletcher, you'll go first before our freebies here. DarthDragonWolf is getting a review today. Couple of Darths there. And then one more. Let's take a look here. And the last one today is going to go to Nikairos. I know we've seen this roster before. I think Fletcher's in voice chat too. Let me take a look here real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Hang on 1 second here, Fletcher. Let's get Fletcher's roster pulled up. He donated on Twitch. That's our second review from Twitch today. One was from the Kahoot, and now with Fletcher. Say hello, Fletcher, if you want to in voice chat.
Hello there.
Fletcher, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
I am doing very well. Fletcher, where do you hail from, my friend?
UK.
The UK, all right. Whereabouts in UK do you live?
I'm the south part of the UK, so a place near Brighton.
A place near Brighton. Well, there you go. I have no idea where that is, but that's okay.
No,
that's
I know,
fine. It's fine.
That's where when you ask me, that's the best place I can say.
No, it's good to see you. Hey, let me give a couple Masters members shout-outs here real quick. I got Oxlane just joining me. We are Masters thick today. There you go, Oxlane. Get to watch my son, Relic Mon Mothma. Then we got Dom Parajan is on. We'll give him a Masters intro, and then we're going to talk about your roster here, Fletcher, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make some more of these.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of Master.
What?
Yes, DarthDragonWolf, you did win a free roster review, and we'll be doing it here, and I'll do yours first after we talk to Fletcher here. Hey, Kook9er, what's up? Kook9er's over on Twitch. That's great. We got some folks joining us. You can feel free to join us on voice chat, just like Fletcher here. Fletcher, tell us about the roster. What have you been doing? What are the goals? Where have you been? Where are you going with the roster?
So I played the game probably about a few years after, about a year after it first came out. I had a main account which I played a lot of. Took about a 2-year break and then came back to the game. When I came back, Jabba had just been announced, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to go just straight for Jabba. Jabba was a really cool character I liked, especially watching the Return of the Jedi. Loved the character. So that was the character I wanted to go for. So I went straight for him, didn't focus on anything else. Jabba was my main priority. As time's gone on, obviously, I realised that I can do JML and I can do Leia, so I've started to lean towards them. I'm almost done with those farms. I've just got Rex, Drogon, left the farm for Leia, and then Mon Mothma and the ship for Luke. So I'm just getting those last bits done. Ships have always been a weak point, so I know I'm going to get bullied for them, but that's fine. I admit that. But yeah, obviously as Rey and Kylo's come out, I've gone for them. Done them in the side room as well. And I've also done a lot of stuff with my guild, try and get the platoons done. So, like my Ewoks, most of them are R7, bar a few of them.
So
painful.
Yeah,
painful.
You know, we talk to people all the time. Left the game, came back, left the game. It is so common. Now, here's my question. I hear everything you're saying. What are you doing with Starkiller, man? He's not done. I think that needs to be a priority.
That was just more of a treat for myself. I just had my birthday and that came out, so I figured I'd just get it there and then.
Right, but you got it back in October and he's not upgraded yet, right?
Yeah. Yep, because I'm solely focused on the Kylo. Because when Kylo and Rey came out, I was focusing on them, and then obviously I wasn't far away from the JML and Leia, if that makes sense.
Okay. So I get it, because, you know, everything, it really, and I've said this a million times, if you get Jabba, if you get Leia, if you get Luke, those three lead into each other. They also lead to Executor, they lead into Profundity. It all rolls together. I totally get it. But but Starkiller, do you have any Omicrons saved up at all?
I've got 13 at the moment, and I'm going to be saving that for the last one of my Inquisitor one.
Okay.
Grand Inquisitor.
Let me take a look.
I had a load saved up, and I put them all on Cal Kestis originally, because I like the Cal Kestis one. It helps me a lot for TB.
So somebody tell me if the Leader Zeta on Grand Inquisitor is more important, or this Compassion leaves a trail. Because here's all I'm saying. If you were to relic Starkiller, and you were to put, I mean, you've got you can stick an Inquisitor in there even. If you, or Mara Jade, really. But if you were to relic Starkiller and put him out there with a team, an Ufu team, you know, the Starkiller team, and get that Omicron on him instead, you've got a Rey-killing team right there. Whereas with Grand Inquisitor, you add the Omicron, it'll help you, I guess, help you get those Reva shards. That's the main thing. Is that your biggest priority right now, or is
yeah, I mean, So we're getting a lot of our guild trying to run at the same time as doing this, trying to get them to farm Reaver. So currently, I think I'm sitting at about, check myself because I've lost track, but we're not. I think recently we got Reaver. Where are you? 62 out of 330. So I'm slowly getting there.
But now, Grand Inquisitor's Omicrons are there territory wars, so that's not even going to apply. You don't need the Grand Inquisitor's Omicron to do the Riva event, right?
No, not at all. No.
I'll give one more picture. I just really feel like you should Relic Starkiller and put that Omicron on him on his final ability, and that's my opinion. And I'll let it drop after that. That's just one man's opinion.
That's fair.
So, what else is going on, man? So you left the game, you came back, you got Jabba, you're looking at Leia, you're looking at Luke. I mean, I love that direction. We can look at your ships here, and yeah, they're not in great. You're right.
And they're not great.
You've made a correct assessment of your ships has come out of your mouth, so that's a good job. They are pretty garbage. But what's the future plan for ships? How are you going to turn this around?
So my plan is obviously I'm not this year. I'm looking at once I've done with Leia and Luke, I go to Executor, and I look at Executor and getting that done, and then I go towards Profanity because again I'm not far away from the units I have. I can easily get towards them. So I'm slowly weaning my way towards there. Currently, I'm in the middle of farming my IG 3000 ship.
Yeah.
Because I did the Falcon with the Razor Crest.
You got the First Order. Okay, so you got the Bounty Hunters there. Let's go take a look at your characters as far as Imperial Troopers. So, Imperial Troopers are pretty rough. That's not looking great.
No.
So what's the overall path here? We're talking about Luke. We're talking about Leia. What are the
Leia.
next like 3 or 4 steps on the roster?
So Luke and Leia are my priority, followed by Executor and then Profanity. And I'm about to unlock within the next 3 months, I reckon, a bunch of Conquest characters.
Okay.
Malako, the Malakos, Maul, Cyan, Ben Solo. So it's trying to find teams for them as well.
And trying to find Zetas and trying to find gear and everything else, right?
Yep.
And then you'll have, once you get Luke, you'll have a place to put Jedi Knight Cal Kestis permanently. What are you doing with him right now?
So normally, the team I use for him is Jedi Knight Luke, Cal Kestis. I use Old Ben and Hermit Yoda, and then it depends whatever Jedi I have left over. I think it's Ahsoka Tano.
Okay.
But normally my main 3 is Jedi Knight Luke, Cal, and then Hermit Yoda.
You know, you've got a lot of farming ahead of you, and I can see, you know, you've got some. Hey, we've been raided by Reality Skewed Gamers. Finally, returning the favor. What's up, Lee-Bone? How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, I appreciate that. Reality Skewed Gamers. What's up, fellas? There it is, Snoochie. Why do you always call me Snoochie? It's not what it is. It's not Snoochie. It's not Silent Bob. All right. Anyway, I get all sensitive about it, but that's not your fault. Well, what is your Star Wars story, man? How'd you fall in love with Star Wars?
From my dad. I was watching it with my dad when I was younger. I watched the original trilogy, and then obviously started watching the prequels. Wasn't so much of a fan of the last one. Sequels? Yeah, I think sequels. I can't remember what they're called. And then just enjoyed it from there. Obviously, when I got Disney Plus, I was able to watch Rebels because I'd never seen Rebels before in my life. Never even watched Clone Wars originally. I went through binge watched the whole entire of all them in the order, and then obviously I've learnt characters that I never knew. So when I first joined the game, I had Sword Savage Repressed. Loved the way he looked. I didn't know anything about him.
Got it.
So I had to go through and find out where he came from and his story and everything, all the arc around him. But that was on my old account, obviously. So I don't have a new account.
I get it, man. So I mean, that's good stuff. And you know, it's a classic. It's your dad exposed you to Star Wars. That's true for most of us. I'm gonna tell you, man, your roster is way too slow. Way too slow.
Yeah. Mods is never a fun thing. I'm slowly working on them.
All right. Yeah, because you don't even have, and I'm gonna give you a need for speed, but I mean, it's just you've got a lot of holes here as far as mods. Give me 1 second.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
Honestly, I think the best thing you could do on this roster, I don't like that defense mod on Premier Kylo and health. Yeah, you definitely got to work on mods, and you got to really push out some better mods for sure. I see a lot of non-6 dot mods, and I'd like to see you really working on that. If you ask me, just get a bunch more 6 dot mods, because even once you get into 6 dots, you can take some more rolls on the speed too at that point. See if you can get some more speed out of them.
Okay, that's fair play.
That's my thought process there. So, well, man, I mean, I love your roster. I love that you left and came back, and yeah, you got a lot of stuff to work on. You're gonna be like Galactic Legend heavy here, because you're gonna have Kylo, Rey, Jabba, Leia, Luke, and you're not gonna have any prequel stuff at all on the roster. It's gonna be all OT stuff, which, hey, I'm good with that, and that's fine. And I love seeing the Executor on here when it comes on eventually. But any advice or words for our big crew here, our big tent community, as far as the game and what they're doing, and kind of just some thoughts from you today?
Enjoy the game and follow what you want to do. Now, that's on start, and people give you the plans and everything. But if you like a character and you want that character, just go for it. You know, it's what's brought you to this, what's brought you to the game and everything. So enjoy it.
Fletcher, I can't argue with any of that, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for jumping on and sharing your roster with us today and your thoughts on the game.
Have a good one.
All right, you too, sir.
See ya, bye.
That was Fletcher, first time off of Twitch. That was fun. Let me write this down so I get it. Do a square there. Okay. Next, we're moving over to our free roster reviews right now. People that we spun the wheel a minute ago. Spun for our free roster reviews. You can sign up for the March wheel right now on my Discord. Go to Discord, go to the March free roster review room, and get your ally code in there, and you can be entered on this wheel for a free roster review opportunity, possibly in March. Let's get these things going now. We've got, I think I saw, we got Kook Niner in chat, and we've also got, that's over on Twitch and on YouTube. We had somebody else in chat. It was DarthDragonWolf and Kook Niner. Let's get to Kook Niner here, then we'll do DarthDragonWolf here. Give me 1 second. All right, Kook Niner, let's take a look at this roster for you. It's 541-137-781. All right, Kook Niner. Well, that's your name. Don't wear it out, man. It's his name everywhere. All right, so Kook Niner, you got, looks like you're kind of getting started here. Again, I'm doing my conquest on my phone while we're talking, so, and I'm getting boohoo texted by my son and my wife, so nothing wrong with that. So I see we've got what looks like bundles. I think you bought the Finalizer bundle and the BAM bundle and the Shadows of the Empire bundle. Let's verify this. Yes, and the Kylo bundles. So all of the December bundles were purchased by Kook Niner. So what are you working on right now with all those bundles? That's a great question by me. I'm full of great questions, you'll find. Finalizer. Where's your Finalizer? Where's your Finalizer? Where is your Finalizer? I don't get it. I'm confused. This was purchased in December, and you haven't done the Finalizer event yet? You haven't activated the Finalizer? I think we've had the event. Hey, James199612, what's up? I think we've had the Finalizer event like twice since this bundle came out. 5-year anniversary becoming. Hey, congratulations, Obi-Wan Jabroni. Happy birthday to your child at 5 years. I gotta say, Kook Niner, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't know why. I missed a super chat. I did miss a super chat. For now, hey, the Great One, thank you so much, the Great One. I appreciate your chat and your donation today. You're a gentleman and a scholar, or a lady and a scholar. I don't know. I don't care what King of the Who says about you. Yeah, I'm just saying, Kook Niner, you've missed the event repeatedly. You've missed the event repeatedly. Had a couple of weekends without Wi-Fi. Oh dear, do you not have like 4G or 5G where you are? A couple of weekends without Wi-Fi. Well, you've missed the finalizer event, man. You would, I'm saying, get the finalizer event done and get your Kylo done. Get Kylo on your roster. Yeah, do you have any 7-star capital ships? I didn't know that. I should have paid attention. I never pay attention to that for whatever reason. No, I was wrong. That's why you don't have it. Well, you could have played the finalizer event, I think, over the first few. You can play it all the way to the penultimate level with this, but you need a 7-star capital ship. So actually, you have not been held back yet, Kook Niner. But you need to get a 7-star capital ship as fast as humanly possible. And let's take a look at these Rebel ships right now. Well, you need a 7-star Home 1 to get a 7-star Chimera. Whatever you can do in your life to obtain a 7-star capital ship, that will help you obtain the finalizer. You need to get the finalizer to 5 stars as fast as possible. Kookaniner. Kookaniner. You only bought the finalizer bundle. You didn't buy the Kylo bundle. Sorry, Kook Niner. I was just looking for where this makes any sense. I don't know what's happening. I give up. I don't know what's happening in the world right now. I'm just gonna let it go. Just gotta let it go, man. You just gotta let it go. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Look. Okay, look. Look, man. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I smoke 0 cigarettes a day. I have asthma. Just getting in the game again. Don't know how things. Okay, that's... You know what, Kook Niner? Welcome back to the game. I'm glad you're back in the game. I'm glad. I'm here to help you. So I'm going to help you today to get this roster. We're going to give you the direction for your roster that can put you in the best position to succeed in this game. Okay? Now let's talk about this. You are a ways off from Kylo at this point because you bought the finalizer bundle, but not the Kylo bundle. I would make a strong suggestion to you. If you can find someone and you're willing to spend the $10, if you can find someone in your guild who's willing to do a Lightspeed bundle exchange with the gifting right now, maybe you buy a bundle for them and they buy the Kylo bundle for you. Okay? You buy a bundle for someone in your guild, whatever they want, and they buy the Kylo bundle for you. So work out an exchange with somebody in your guild and exchange that Kylo bundle onto your roster for something for them. Okay? That's your first step. No, not BB-8. Not BB-8. I'm really upset that they even offered the BB-8 bundle at all because it doesn't have Veteran Smuggler Han Solo in it. Do you have Veteran Smuggler Han Solo? You don't. You don't. I know you don't. Not the BB-8 bundle. I'm not even kidding. I think of all the things, I get that you launch something new, it's messed up, it's not working. I get all that. Who's doing the smell the fart acting? So, the Kylo one is out. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We'll come right back in this roster here in a second. Yeah, it is. It's right there. This is the... Now, look, I'm going to show you. I don't like this. I'm really upset that they did this. Here is this. It's got Veteran Smuggler Han in it. The BB-8 bundle should not have been... They should not have put it back out. They should have just ate it. They should have just buried it. Because people are going to purchase this, and they're going to be out of luck. People are going to purchase this, and they're going to be doing... I mean, they're just creating a bunch of work for themselves. Because they're going to have to refund this and then give them the Kylo bundle. This should not have been republished at all. Because it doesn't have Smuggler Han. Purchase the Kylo bundle. It's right here. It's right here. Right there. Yeah, so swap it. Give somebody a bundle. Get the Kylo bundle. Okay? Now, what I want you to do when you do start farming the... Well, that's not what I want. I gotta get back in your roster. Wait, what was it? Alright, Cookie Niner, so... Why am I having so many problems today? It's me, it's not you, it's me. Okay. So, what I want you to do... is... farm the other First Order ships too. Farm the Special Forces TIE Fighter, which is easy to farm in the Guild Event store. And also farm the TIE Echelon. Because you're going to get this Finalizer to 7 stars eventually. And you need to have the TIE Echelon and the Special Forces there, and you can counter Executor with it, okay? That's a really important thing. Exchange the bundles, get yourself Kylo so that you can farm Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. That's your first stop on this roster, is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Your second stop is going to be the Executor. That's what you're going to farm next. And there may be an Executor Lightspeed bundle out soon. I don't know. It looks like maybe they're using these Lightspeed bundles to maybe, I don't know, announce new ones or prep. I don't really know what's going to happen here in the near future with Lightspeed bundles, but you need to start farming. Get Piet relicked up. Darth Vader needs another couple relic levels, I think. You got to work on your bounty hunters. Let's take a look at your bounty hunters. You've already got Boss. You need to get Boba Fett to 8. You got Cad Bane done. You need to get IG-88 there. You should get Bam. You farmed that. Where's Bam? You bought the Bam bundle. Go activate Bam. Go use Grief and Kara and IG-11 and Queel and the Mandalorian. Oh, there he is. So the Mandalorian. Okay, he's not under Bounty Hunters. I forgot. So you got Bam there. I want you to work on Kylo and then the Executor. Kylo and then the Executor. Kylo and then the Executor. And once you get done with that, you're going to go get Commander Luke Skywalker. You're going to finish off the CLS team. Start right now working on some... You need to start sharding Ewoks. Start sharding Ewoks. Always be sharding. Start sharding your Ewoks. And you should be able to go get Chewbacca right now. And I want you to work on that CLS team. These are your next 3 teams that you're going to work on farming. Okay? And plus, next 4 teams. I want you to farm Captain Rex every day. I want you to start farming your Ewoks. You can go watch me play through the Ewok adventure as well. The Ewok journey. So go watch me play through that C-3PO journey. You can see which Ewoks to farm. You can farm Princess Nisa if you want. She makes it easy. So, Ewoks every day. Go get those farmed. You're going to get Kylo done. You're going to get a Kylo bundle. You're going to farm Captain Rex. Captain Rex, if you relic him, all of a sudden, boom, you've transformed this Phoenix team up here with an Omicron and a Zeta, but you got a couple Zetas already. So Captain Rex transforms your Phoenix team. Then you're going to be working on your CLS team. You need to start farming. Start farming right now, every day, 3PO and Chewie. 3PO and Chewie every single day. Get it farmed and get them on your roster. Then you can get them relicked up. So you have CLS, Chewbacca, Han, 3PO and Chewie, and C-3PO on your roster. These are the teams you work on and the Executor. Right now, these are the next teams you work on. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know you're going to need some speed mods. It's a newish account or it's a returning account. You don't have the speed mods you need. I need you to work on your speed mods. I'm not going to hit you with anything in chat. So start working on those speed mods. Work on them hard. Work on them fast and furiously. Get your speed mods up and running on the roster so you can get some more speed on this account. I like your Empress Nest, but those are your farms. Your Kylo Ren. Get your bundles so you can get Kylo Ren. Keep going on the First Order ships. And then you're gonna work toward the Executor, you're gonna work towards CLS, you're gonna finish Captain Rex. These are the farms you're working on in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'd also recommend if you can do it, Wampa and Savage Repress with Omicrons would make a really big difference for you on this roster. And there you go, that is for you, Kook Niner. Let's take a look at DarthDragonWolf today. Thanks for jumping on Twitch, Kook Niner. I appreciate it, buddy. Let's take a look at DarthDragonWolf. All right, DarthDragonWolf, I know you're in YouTube chat. Got 529-234-479er. I hear a 9er in there? DarthDragonWolf. All right, DragonWolf Empire. Did we get another update? We're getting updates like crazy. Yeah, you can absolutely, DarthDragonWolf. Everyone, if you're getting a roster view, you are 100% welcome to join my voice chat. Jump in there. Let's have a conversation about your roster. for sure. For sure. We'll go ahead and pull this up while you're getting into that voice chat.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. Wait, you can't just drop in, say skill issue, and then just stop talking. What's going on? What's up with...
That's just my little thing.
Oh, that's your little thing? Skill issue? Don't give in to the haters, man.
Certain games I have skill issues, but it's whatever.
Well, what games do you have skill issues in?
Definitely not this one.
All right, man. Tell us about the roster. What's going on? Where have you been? Where are you going? What's the deal?
For the moment, I'm going for Revan because yes. And I'm missing him for my Old Republic sets. Because I'm collecting Revan, working on him, taking 7 years.
So you're working on Darth Revan or Jedi Knight Revan, I guess?
I already have Jedi Revan. He's Relic 5, all that fun stuff.
Okay. And
Got him
you purchased bundles in here, right?
every single one.
So we got a good question in chat. Why are you in Carbonite?
Because I could care less about Grand Arena.
Whoa! There it is, everybody. He could care less about Grand Arena.
Impressive. Most impressive.
So why is that? Tell us about, you're in the minority there, so tell us why you don't care about Grand Arena.
Takes too much time to build the teams and mod them and all that. Yeah. And I don't have any Omicrons ready and anything, so.
So are you saying you're just more of a collector than a competitor? Would that be fair?
Yes.
Do you care about any game modes, or do you like other game modes, or what?
I like using my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team to meme in the squad arena. So.
How do you meme in squad arena with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? What does that mean?
Overpower other teams.
Okay. Well, you're at 150. It's not like you're not overpowering 149 other people.
Yeah, well.
All right.
I try.
Well, let's talk about it, man. What are your motivations for playing the game then? I mean, and I do want to hear. Somebody says you have a skill issue with Marvel Snap. Is that right?
No, I don't play Marvel Snap.
All right, well, let's back up here. So where is your skill issue come into play?
Guild tickets, all the guild related things.
But I mean, for other games, what are the other games that you have skill issues in?
Shooter games, I can't aim.
I'm the same. I'm with you. I can't play shooter games. I'm horrible at them. So when I look at this roster, I see that you're collecting, you're buying bundles and still collecting. What is your motivation for the game, and what's your story with the game? How did you start playing? When was it? And what's your full game story with Galaxy of Heroes?
When did I start playing? It's been years, actually.
So
I started playing back before either of the Revans were in the game.
So that's close to the beginning. I mean, we're talking like 2016, 2017, something like that, right?
Yeah. And then, my original thing was collect, do nothing but collect.
And so you're just a collector. Now, what motivated you to buy the Lightspeed bundles? Conquest.
I actually enjoy Conquest.
There you go, folks. I told you there were people out there that enjoyed Conquest, and here's one of them right here. So what is it about Conquest that really lights you up?
Proving Grounds.
So getting to prove but you just got to Proving Grounds, right?
Mm-hmm. I did.
All right. Trying to pull this out of you, man. I gotta get in there and dig. So the thing you like about Conquest is Proving Grounds, but those are two kind of similar but separate things. But what do you like about playing Conquest itself?
It's a fun kind of PvE kind of mode.
Yeah. And
I'm just not really a PvP player, so
you're not really a PvP player. It's a PvE mode. You have fun doing it. You like doing the Proving Grounds, which is fairly new to you. So I'm very happy to have you on here, DarthDragon. We don't get a lot of just casual collectors, because if you say you've been playing for years and I look at your roster, you're just a 100% casual guy playing the game.
Right.
And so
I don't rush anything. I took my time getting to Supreme Leader.
Right. And you may or may not play on a given day just based on what your schedule looks like.
Right.
Is that fair?
That is completely fair.
Okay. And so I'm just trying to get at, so you wanted to get to Proving Grounds, and so you spent like a couple $100 on Lightspeed bundles, is that right?
Too much money. Spent way too much.
Did you have buyer's remorse after you did it?
Yes, very much.
Okay. And because you've been free to play all these years, right?
Yes. Before I bought those bundles, I was complete free to play.
So let's back up a little bit more, and I want to I'm just trying to help you out here, Dragon, because I appreciate the candor here. So you bought the first round of Lightspeed bundles, and then you had buyer's remorse, and then you came around again and bought another set of Lightspeed bundles.
Because the only one I had buyer's remorse for was the Star Killer bundle. Oh, $50 for 4 characters. Little much.
You are awesome, man. I love this conversation. So, you are just, I used to work with a guy like you. My dogs are going nuts. I worked with a guy like you he played the game, but he was so casual, just collecting and stuff. And I really appreciate the perspective. We don't get this a lot on this channel. Most people that are watching the channel or, asking for free reviews are really serious about the game, really trying to succeed in Grand Arena. I love bringing on somebody that's just collecting, kind of casually having fun, playing Conquest, playing Proving Grounds. I love that just seeing that there. So, and Malkazel laughing because you say Lightspeed bundles are too much money, but I get it. If you buy all of them, it's $100, and that's not $10 for one is fine. $100 for all of them can be a big chunk of money for somebody. So, when did you start playing the game? What got you into playing the game initially back in 2017 or whatever? Was it just because you love Star Wars?
Pretty sure that's exactly what it was. It's been so long I don't remember.
And so, what is your Star Wars story then? How did you come to love Star Wars?
It was I think it was one of the Clone Wars movies that I got at the library when I was like 12, I think.
Are you talking about the original Clone Wars animated film with
Yes.
Jabba's niece
Yes.
or whatever in there?
The original Clone Wars film.
And that's how you fell in love with Star Wars?
And then I started to watch the prequels and I didn't care for the sequels, but the prequels and the original trilogy. And then I think I watched Revenge of the Sith first. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I want to see more.
Okay. So, wait, you watched Revenge of the Sith first or the Clone Wars movie first?
I think it was actually Revenge of the Sith first.
Okay. That makes more sense because I'll tell you, I fell asleep watching the Clone Wars movie. Just FYI, not to offend anybody, but it just didn't do much for me. So, well, man, I gotta tell you, I love your story. I love that you're casual and playing. I love that you're not all that worried about it. You're having fun. Somebody on Twitch, Kajuam asked, do you have a working 5v5 Star Killer team? Let's take a look. So you would have Palpatine, Mara Jade.
Very close to that.
Well, yeah, you've got Palpatine, Mara Jade, Star Killer. Do you have you have Palpatine. Then you could put Scavenger Ray in there, and who would your Jedi be? It's going to be Old Ben. So yeah, you got a working team, right?
Oh,
yeah. So, but you don't care about Grand Arena, so the Omicron and Star Killer doesn't mean anything to you, right?
Not really.
All right. Well, you know what, Darth Dragon, I'm really glad you came on. I'm glad to see your account, and I'm really glad to hear your perspective. It is definitely unique as far as people on the channel, but I love to talk to people with different perspectives, and I'm really glad you're here and part of this community today, and I'm really glad to talk to you. It was good to meet you, sir.
Meet you too, Mr. Nooch.
All right, and do you have any advice for our community before you head out for the day?
Grand Arena is not the only part of the game. There are other parts. Try
Shots
the other
fired!
part.
All right, Darth Dragon. Hey, buddy, have a great day. I was happy to meet you today. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. That was awesome. Talk about shots fired. That was great. That was great. I love it. Hey, Darth Dracos is here. Let's go ahead and get his roster pulled up for him here. Darth Dracos, here we go. It's going to be... Where'd it go? 778-922-439. There we go. Darth Dracos, what's up with the roster, my friend? You forgot the ships. That didn't matter. It didn't matter, Darth. Sorry, Darth Dragon. Were the ships bad? Sorry about that. I was just so intrigued by your perspective. I think that, to me, the most I took away from that was perspective, and you don't really need a bunch of advice. Like, I'm not going to give you a bunch of advice about how to play. Faint doesn't like GAC either. I love it. I love that we have a big tent community. People in here, most of us love GAC, but there's people here that don't love GAC. There's people that love Conquest, people that hate Conquest. I love this community. It's a great community that you guys are all building together of people that have different ideas, come from different backgrounds, different countries, different races and religions and creeds and everything else, and different ideas about the game. You're all amazing. I'm glad you're here. You just need to remod a bunch of tunes. Well, I'd say you do need to remod a bunch of tunes, but do you really care about remodding a bunch of tunes? I'm just saying. All right, Darth Dracos, let's see what you got going on here, buddy. I see the Executor over here, what looks like maybe I'm sorry, Executrix here, which looks like maybe an Executor farm. Here's Sith Eternal Emperor. By the way, everybody, I'm going to be back on once we got 3 more reviews left here that are free. Once we get done with these, I'm going to head out. I'll be back like in an hour after this ends, just for some casual stuff, some mod work, answering some questions for you guys today in another hour or so. So double stream day today, double stream today. This account, normal account, where you've been mid, but it's one of the greatest. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly Codrum. All right, we got Sith Eternal. We got the Sith Eternal Rush account. Noise. We got a Star Killer on top of that. Now, did you... I got a question, Darth Dracos. Did you pay for the Star Killer bundle, or did you just farm these guys? It kind of gives me the impression of they've been farmed over a longer period of time. And the reason I say that is you get all these awesome mods on Mara Jade. I see a Zeta on Dash Rendar, a Zeta on Kyle Katarn. Most of us that bought the Lightspeed bundles have not had time to really put Zetas on these characters yet, or all of them. So free to play forever. I was right. Guys, am I ever wrong? I mean, it just doesn't happen. I just get everything right.
All too easy.
I just dominate the rightness of this game. I know where these rosters come from. I know your motivations. I know what's happening. Free to play forever. So, Sith Eternal Emperor, Mara Jade, and now you're working on the Executor, I believe. Let's take a look at your bounty hunters. Maybe not. Oh, what is this all about? Darth Dracos? Yeah, Kilroy Troy, you thought you were wrong once, but you were mistaken. Exactly. Well, there was one time when I did think I had gotten something wrong, but my wife pointed out that I was wrong, and I was right. Something like that. I know when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know if you've been bad or good. This Bosk is horrible. You've been bad. All right, I gotta ask the same questions. I mean, Darth Dracos, what are your motivations? Because it looks like you're just kind of casually collecting too. Honestly, I don't know what to say. It looks like you're kind of just casually moseying along. Whatever mod you want to put on, you put on. You don't really care. I'd rather watch the sequels than Clone Wars movie. Honestly, seriously, I'd rather watch Rise of Skywalker than the Clone Wars movie. No, not sarcasm at all. Your current objectives are General Kenobi. That's not objectives, that's objective. First of all, you should relic Starkiller. But what are you... Darth Dracos, do you like Grand Arena? Do you like other game modes? Are you just collecting? That's what I want to know. What are your overall feelings about the game? Why do you play the game? What are your motivations? Because it looks to me like you're just a collector. You wanted to get Sith Eternal Emperor. You wanted to get Starkiller. You need to relic Starkiller. You went to the trouble of getting him. Relic your Starkiller. You know what I mean? Like, get him relicked. Make it happen today. Make some good things happen. You're going to need to get an unaligned Force user to put on his team, which, let me take a look at your Omicrons. Hope you got the right ones. Okay, good. You need to get an online force user to put on the team, which should not be CLS. It would be like Visa Smart, or you could put a Saj on there. I don't care. Just somebody. Just somebody. Misa no. Anyway. All right. So you got to finish the Starkiller team. That's all I'm saying. Number 1, Starkiller team. GAC and collect. Well, then finish your Starkiller team. Get a light side unaligned force user, which could be Ray, could be Scavenger Ray, could be Visa Smart, whatever. Get yourself a light side unaligned force user to have on the roster. And you need to really, why is CLS? I'm sure CLS is great with him. I'm sure he is. You know who else CLS is really great with? His own team. Oh, no, buddy. This is rough. This is a rough day. I mean, I guess on this roster, you might put CLS with Starkiller. Hey, Sharkbait! Welcome to the channel on Twitch. Thank you for following over and subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it, Sharkbait. Yeah. Right, what Kajwim is saying over on Twitch is, you know, the thing about putting CLS on the Starkiller team is that CLS leads his own endgame team with CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, 3PO, and 3PO and Chewbacca. I'm just gonna call it right here, DarthDragonWolf. I think you're a tremendous person. I think this is great. I'm glad you rushed Sith Eternal. I'm glad you got Starkiller. I'm glad you're using CLS with Starkiller. I have no problem with anything you've done here. I'm just gonna call it right now. You're a collector. I know you enjoy Grand Arena and you're enjoying sets together and you're paying some attention. But I just can't accept the fact. I can't accept and say that you are really dialed in on playing Grand Arena and really, you know, being a successful competitive player. Because you would have a lot of other things going on with the roster. You know, you would not be putting CLS on here. You would be taking, you'd have your Ewoks farm to get 3PO, which I'm pretty sure you don't have Ewoks farm. So, I just don't really, now, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. I don't really know what you're farming, buddy. I mean, this is weird. So you got a 6-star Princess Nisa. The bottom line is, dude. I said Visas Mar, not Mara. Visas Mar. Yeah, Mara is the dark side. Visas Mar is the light side. Keep farming what you like, man. Keep farming the things that you like. That's all I can say. Because otherwise, we got about 1 billion things to talk about on this roster. But I want you to keep farming the things that you like and keep enjoying the game, DarthDragonWolf. If you like very specific direction, I can give it to you. I would say farm for the Executor and farm your CLS team up. Get some Ewoks, get 3PO, get your Bounty Hunters up, and get your Executor, get your Bounty Hunters up, and get Chewbacca. If you want that specific advice, farm, go get the Executor journey done, and get your CLS team up. CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, 2PO, that's 3PO and Chewie, and C3PO. That's my advice if you want to get some teams up and running. Otherwise, I think you should just do the same thing you're doing and continue to enjoy the game as you are currently enjoying the game. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. Because yes, what we're saying in chat right now is that your farming is all over the place. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that if we just accept that you're just a collector. I mean, you got a Carthonasi Omicron. Nobody knows why you did that. Hondo Onaka's down there, 3 stars on Omicron. You know, you could have put that Omicron on Wampa. I hope you're having fun. I really hope you're having fun. Because that's what the game is all about. And you're doing the things that you want to do to have fun. So keep doing the things that you want to do to have fun. If you want some specific direction, it's Executor and it's the CLS team. That's your specific direction. Otherwise, keep having fun, man. Because you're farming General Kenobi right now, and I don't know what the goal is there. And I'm not being facetious, and I'm not trying to be mean. I hope you're having fun, man. So, DarthDragonWolf, it was good to see your roster. Keep having fun. You do you. Don't listen to all the haters. Let's take a look at Joseph here. Hey, Hex has made the stream another Masters level mender on the stream. We've had 1 million of them today.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of Master.
What?
And also, hello, Fedor Bayasharov over there on Twitch. Welcome aboard. What's the Fragility Society about? It's something I think about, and I thought it'd be fun to talk. Hey, Joseph is here. He's going to try to dial in over on Twitch. We'll see if he can make it. I see you in there, Joseph. Say something.
All right, can you hear?
I heard the first part, and then the last dropped off. But what's up, Joseph? Tell us. Try again.
Sorry, trying to get some service for you. I work by the ocean, and service isn't always the best here.
You work by the ocean. What do you do for work by the ocean?
No? I work as a buyer for an aerospace company down in San Diego.
Wow, buyer for so you're an aerospace guy?
Yeah, we buy pretty much all the parts for a lot of Airbus and Boeing planes, and Embraer and BizJet and things like that.
That's awesome,
dude.
Dude.
Pretty much all commercial aviation.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's great, man. So, well, cool. That's great. So tell us about your roster. Where have you been? Where are you going? What are you doing on the roster?
Been playing. I'll start real quick. Started right before COVID hit. Wife was pregnant, so I figured play because I'm gonna have some downtime watching Infant. I've been playing ever since. I've just been a Star Wars fan pretty much my whole life, but never got too crazy into it until COVID, where I could binge watch Clone Wars, everything else. And then when it came to my account, I was free to play until, of course, the Lightspeed packs, where I got Rey and SLKR and Phoenix. Other than that, I've been free to play. Right now, I'm focusing on Profundity so I can have the meta fleets. And next projects are just 6-dot mods for pilots, more speed as always, and probably Inquisitors are next, I think. That's where my direction's going, but saving up unless Bane is really good.
So let's back up a minute. So you've been free to play except for the Kylo and Rey bundle, or just the Rey bundle?
Kylo, Rey, and Phoenix.
Kylo, Rey, and Phoenix. But everything else, so you've been playing since the very beginning. There's no other way you'd have all this stuff,
2020.
Right? That's right, you said 2020.
2020. Yes.
So since before COVID, so you're talking like at the beginning of 2020, right?
Yeah, January, yes.
Okay. Well, buddy, you know what? You're on a really good pace here. I mean, that's where I started in December of... When did I start that account? December of 2020 is when I started my free-to-play account. So I'm 3 years in, and I've got 3 Galactic Legends, and I didn't do the Rey and Kylo thing. So you're basically, you're a couple ahead of me there. And then you're probably where I will be in another 12 months. You're very similar. You did the Leviathan, which I just did myself. So, man, great farming path. Good job on the farming.
Thanks.
Yeah, so
as you know, the biggest hurdle now is Zetas and mods with Lightspeeds.
Well, that's everybody's got that. I see you got 6 Zetas on Kylo, 6 on Rey, but then there's other you've fallen behind on, Omicrons too. But you've got like Ben Solo, Commander Ahsoka. So what are the future plans? What's your next step with the roster, man?
Well, the plan was Inquisitors before the Lightspeeds came out, so that got put on hold. So right now, working somewhat on Inquisitors just because I need to gear them up after Profundity. But as I was saying, I'm kind of holding off on some gear just in case Bane is that good. I'd rather gear him up immediately before I do the Inquisitors.
Yeah, and I can see your Profundity farm is kind of underway too here with some relics and everything. And yeah, so this is the mindset of a successful free-to-play player. It's like, I'm saving up some gear, I'm hoarding some gear, I'm hoarding some Zetas, maybe an Omicron. If Bane is awesome, I'm going to pop it up and get him as fast as I can, get him geared up, get him reliced up, get him Omicroned up, get everything on him. That is the mindset of a free-to-play player, so I can respect that for sure, man. So, well, tell us, so what got you, so, excuse me, you got started playing the game because you were having a baby, you just wanted something you could do while you're feeding the baby, or just kind of casual playing. We hear that a lot. I mean, is that just it? Where did your love of Star Wars come from?
I don't know. I've always just kind of watched it. I mean, I was in high school when the prequels came out, but I watched the original ones before that. I always kind of liked them, but never really got too into Star Wars really until COVID hit. I was just looking for a game to play, knowing that I was going to have some free time. and I said, Star Wars, cool, let's try this. And then once I realized I didn't know what I was doing, I was like, I need to start watching videos so I don't fall behind. If I'm going to do it right. And was watching videos of like Arnold and everybody on this, Zareth and all them. And then started binge watching because I was working from home. So I just would watch Star Wars all day, watch every show, everything I could find, even the Ewok movies, which my little one liked somehow.
Kids do. My son, my oldest, who is a huge Star Wars fan, loved those movies when he was younger, which is inexplicable to me as well. But whatever, he loved them. So, that's great. So you basically, the game got you involved in Star Wars, basically.
More than, a lot more in depth and all that kind of stuff. So now I can actually hold conversation with friends who are actually into Star Wars.
Well, once again, that's a unique path there. And we got folks on here saying your path is the same as theirs. And someone, Sharkbait, is blaming you for the door blowing off of a 737. How do you feel about that?
Well, thankfully, we don't actually buy anything for a 737 MAX. We lost that contract when it went to MAX. So that's not my company.
Not his fault. Not Joseph's fault, everybody. Not Joseph's fault. So,
our products are not on those. So definitely not our fault on that one, at least.
Gotcha. Well, welcome to loving Star Wars, man. So, I love the roster. I love what you've done here. You really stay on top of it. And I know you bought the Kylo and Rey bundles, and that takes some effort. So what's some advice you can give to our community, that's out there free to play, and they kind of feel like maybe everything is lost, and a lot of people are playing free to play, look at these Lightspeed bundles, and they're not able to buy them, and they feel like, man, I'm never going to succeed in this game. What would your feedback be for that?
Like, for me personally, it was just find a, streamer like yourself, find a good path, stick to that path. Always be able to adjust a little bit. Like if you're going to, farming a GL, if you're just started it, but the new GL comes out and you have a good requirements, you can make adjustments, but finish what you started, go for it. And mods, we all need speed. Speed is key in this game, and that's how you can punch up.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Joseph, I'm really glad you came on today to talk to me, and I'm glad you found a signal there by the beach in San Diego. I've been to San Diego one time. It was a long time ago. But I loved it when I was there. Went to Tijuana for a day. So we stayed on the tourist trip in Tijuana. We did not venture off of there. So
I'm about 7 miles from Tijuana right now. That's
there you
where
go.
I work.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, Joseph, I appreciate you, man. Have a great day. It was really good to talk to you today, and thanks for showing the roster. I really do. This is a tremendous roster, and I'd say you've got Lord Vader or Inquisitors. I don't think there's going to be an Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle. I just do not see an Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle coming out anytime soon, so I think you should feel free to farm those other than Darth Bane if you want to. That's my thought.
Exactly, because I need that ship to help counter Leviathans.
There you go. There you go.
All right, thank
sir.
you very much. Much appreciated.
Anytime, Joseph. Thanks for jumping on.
All right, thank you. Bye.
There we go. There was Joseph, everybody. And you can see that he doesn't have the Starkiller bundle, so I think he's legit on the free-to-play, and he did a great job farming that roster. One more roster here that I'm going to bow out, but I'll be back in an hour or so. We're going to do a little bit of a casual mod working stream later today, so I'll be back today to visit with everybody. Have no fear. Double stream day is here. Let's take a look at Nakaris's roster right now. Let me check something here. Let me tell Nakaris what it is. Give me 1 second here. Wait, is that Nakaris? No, that was Joseph again.
Yeah, sorry, trying to exit out.
I can boot you if you want. Anyways. Okay, so let's take a look at Nakaris. We got Nakaris here. We got the Executor. Connor Ashley, another Masters member. I got to make some more of these. I really do. I'm going to have to make some more of these intros, guys, because we are running out of them here lately.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
All righty, we got Nakaris. We've got Executor right here. I can play the Boss Nass event. I'll do that. I'll do that when I come back on. I'll do it when I come back on. So we got a 5-star Executor. We got a 5-star Finalizer. Did we buy the Finalizer bundle? Probably, I'm guessing. Probably bought that Finalizer bundle. Do we have Kylo? Not yet.
Bow to the First Order!
All right, there we go. We got first order here. We got the Zeta on Hux. We got the Zeta on Kylo. He's working on tickets right now. This is a roster that's farming tickets for Kylo Supreme Leader Kylo Ren right now. Yeah, Ferris, I'm sorry. I should have moved that message off. Yeah, we're too late here. We're getting to the end of the stream. Been on here for about 2 hours right now, but yeah, we're gonna slow it down for now. Come back tomorrow, Ferris. You can pay for one tomorrow. So I mean, we're going for Kylo here. We got Executor 5 stars. I'd recommend getting that Executor 7 stars as fast as possible. It looks like Rey is probably next on the docket. Let's take a look here. Swiftblade is an awesome guy. I agree. Let's take a look at that resistance. Is Radis on there? Got Radis at 4 stars. So as soon as Radis gets to 5 stars, we're gonna be looking at Rey will be the next domino to fall here. Need to get these farms up. Jedi Training Rey and BB-8 and Zori Bliss. Even make sure you're farming Zori Bliss every day. So it's Kylo, and then it's Rey. Working on Kylo right now, and then Rey. We got Executor done already. I'd say after that, since you bought Shadows of the Empire, work on your CLS team, because I don't see a good CLS team here, do I? No. I would work on CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Captain Rex, 3PO and Chewie, and 3PO? Oh, no. Oh, no. Start working on Ewoks now. You got Princess Nisa at 6 stars. I would just go ahead and do like Chirpa, Nisa, Elder, Wicket, and Logray would be the team you can just wipe through that event with. Since you've already got Nisa at 6 stars, you might as well go through that. Are you working on Leia here, kind of? Doesn't really look like it. Everybody wants Nisa, I guess, today. So I would finish up Nisa on that Ewok team, and then go get yourself your 3PO, and get yourself your CLS team. So get Captain Rex done, Zetas and Omegas, Zetas and Omicrons. Get your Phoenix team, other Zetas working, get that Phoenix team working, get your CLS team done. This is after Kylo Ren and Rey. Get your CLS team up and farmed, and then maybe pivot yourself over to, by that time you'll be looking at like a Leia Organa farmer. Perhaps there are more new Lightspeed bundles out to purchase at that time. That's what I'd be working on this roster, and I think you probably don't have great speed mods either, would be my guess here. Let's take a look. Well, Piet's your fastest guy. That's what he should be. And he's actually pretty darn fast. So, okay, I misspoke there. I misspoke. Let's go down a little bit, though, and see Quill should not be up here. Quill should not be at this level on the roster for sure. Yeah, so you need to work on depth of speed. You need a lot more speed on the roster. I definitely feel the need for speed on this roster. Let's load it up, boys and girls, because you need a lot more speed and speed mods and to benefit the roster.
I feel the need for speed.
Ow! Swiftblade, hey, thanks for helping out Speedy today. I love hearing it. I love hearing you guys working together. It's not, every roster review doesn't have to come from me. I always say every roster review for one person is a roster review for everybody. And you can work with people on stream. They'll help you out. Plenty of people in this community will help a brother out. If you know somebody in the community, work with them and they can help you with your roster too. It's a great, great, great community. We just got to 100 likes. We took a look here at Nakaris's roster. Again, I would say get your Kylo done, get your Rey done, work on your CLS team on this roster, work on your Phoenix team with Captain Rex, and then push yourself probably along the way. You got your Qui-Gon Omicron, so you need to get Anakin up there. Where's Anakin? Let's take a look here real quick. Please go ahead and relic Anakin. It'll make him that much better for you. And then you can work on Leia Organa at that point. I think it'd be probably the next. By then, you're going to be double farming there or look for a new Lightspeed bundle from that point. And there you go, Nakaris. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all of you. Thanks for subscribing. Zane likes Minecraft. You're all wonderful people. I'm going to be back here in about an hour or so. I don't know exactly what time. I got some mod work to do. I just got some work to do in general on the accounts. We're going to come out and just hang out, a little more casual, ask your dad some questions. You can get some life advice from dad or other things. So I'll be here just to hang out in an hour or so. Go get your boss nest. I'll save mine for when we come back on. Have a great day. I will definitely talk to all of you soon. And of course, we need a dance party, don't we? Hang on, everybody. Hey, love that Cantina band, baby. Let's hear it for the Cantina band. The Porgs love that horn music. You gotta love it. It's amazing. Love those horns going crazy in the Cantina today. I have no idea what just happened, but it happened. Hey, you're all wonderful people. I don't care what Dank Ideal says about you. I hope you have a great day. We'll definitely talk to you soon. I will see you actually in about an hour for those who want to jump on and hang out with me in an hour. See you then. Have a good one. Always, of course, remember, if I can find it, Nooch too good.